What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's goody, my peopleizations? Gertz, Marquis, Julian Thomas, Broken Tradition, my brother Ron in the building, LJ Burns, Trap God Darrell, what's goody with y'all? I see they refuse to send out my notifications, huh? They ain't gonna send out the notifications. They refuse to send out the notification. Timothy Stottmeyer, what's going on? J. Krills 01, John J. Doe, Mr. Lightning World, Garnett Donaldson, what's goody? What's good? Yeah, they ain't gonna send out the notifications, huh? So it looks like, the plan is Smooth Groove Boxing. What's goody with you? Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on? Chris Friday, what's good with you, great brother? Jafari Caesar, my brother. So Stephen Espinoza, he says the plan is Nelson, what's good with you, great brother? He said the plan is to Real Estate K, what's going on? The plan is to make Terrence Crawford and then to make Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia before the year's up. Now, what's interesting to note here is this. He wasn't asked about this. Hayes Farmer, what's going on? Born to be 1000. God Bliss 747, what's good with you, go? Rico McCall, what's good with you? He wasn't asked about this, right? He volunteered this information, which leads you to let you to know that here's why you're not having conversations about Tank versus fighting Devin Haney or anybody else. The plan is to have Tank Davis fight against Ryan Garcia. But first, Jesse R., what's going on? C. Mitch 1102, what's going on? But first, John Tucker, what's going on? But first, obviously, Ryan Garcia has a fight coming up on Saturday. Ashante L7 was good. And he has to get past that fight on Saturday. Dry Water, what's good with you, great brother? You understand what I'm saying? So he said he can't give you any information regarding TS Sim 7, what's going on? Regarding Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. He can't give you that information. Michael Ray II, what's going on? Because he said that they have to know who to contact. Are they contacting are they going to contact Oscar De La Hoya, Devion Thomas, what's going on? Or are they going to contact DAZN? Right? Stephen Espinoza knows who to contact. Stephen Espinoza knows who to contact. Right? Oh, the guy, what's going on, great brother? Stephen Espinoza knows exactly who to contact to make this fight happen. You mean to tell me you think that Stephen Espinoza don't know if they contact DAZN or Oscar De La Hoya? He said that they had no they had no conversation and they haven't started negotiations because they don't know who to contact. Steve Scott, what's going on? Jordan White, what's going on? He said they haven't started any negotiations or they haven't, talked to anybody because they don't know who to contact. Well, guess what? If your options is only two, you contact one of the two or both. See, these are the things that you got to listen to when they talking to you in the sport of boxing. If it's DAZN or Oscar De La Hoya, they are in cahoots. Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN. You understand? You follow what I'm telling you? Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN are in cahoots. Right? Pardon my baby, she sleep. She knocked out. Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN, Ernie V, Bernard Gilbert. What's good with you? Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN are together. So you contact one, you could get in contact with the other. There's no such thing as he don't know how. Osiris, what's going on? Southpaw 773 been taking ish about you, Blue Blood Sports TV. I don't even know who that is. I thought he used to be here. John Dove, what's going on? Stedman Paget, Memphis, Maine, what's going on? Southpaw 773, sounds familiar. Cornelius Burnett, Anthony Love, Pizza, Prolific One, what's going on? I don't care. Tell them to get in line. You know, A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H. What's goody with you? I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but tell them to get in line. You know, you guys should see a pattern. There should be a pattern to you, right? And you should see a pattern and you should say to yourself, CEO Shorty, ABM Mall, what's going on? You should see a pattern and you should start to say to yourself, right, that people like attention. Dante Erlin, what's going on? And today's time, the quickest way to try to build your name up is to do it off of somebody else, right? You didn't see me. Have you guys ever seen me talk about any other content creator? Don't need to. You see how I build up? Why do I need to? Let's say I don't agree with another content creator. Well, I'm carving out my own lane. Trizzy Money, Fabian Terry, my brother, Malik Rain, Just Incredible, what's going on? I carve out my own lane. John Dove, what's going on? And as I carve out my own lane and my own niche, right? I talk about what I believe and who I talk to in my sources. Big George 850, what's going on? Stedman Paget, what's going on? So now think about this, right? But let's say you don't agree with me. Let's say you say Blue Blood be making up stories. Blue Blood don't be telling the truth. Blue Blood be saying this and saying that. Adrian Dones, what's going on? Cool. Create your own platform. Create your own lane. And you tell them your truth. Simple as that. Christopher Schaefer, my brother, what's good? Now think about it. If I put John Wick, what's going on, great brother? GTDDD, what's good with you, great brother? Ryan said on Big Boy TV interview that he in talks with Tank Team. Yeah, that's what DeAndre Moore, what's going on? Val Henderson, what's going on? Well, that's what I was just explaining. When Steven Espinoza is saying, Laidlaw, what's going on? When Steven Espinoza just said they haven't had contact with Ryan Garcia's team. You understand? Stephen Taylor, what's going on? They're not sending out my notification. Look. Alberto M, Big L, what's going on? Jamaican Solace, what's good, great brother? Marky there, 1, 2, 3, my brother, what's goody? So here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. Lamont Griffin, what's going on? Yeah, they can't promote the fight, right? So Steven Espinoza said, this was Steven Espinoza said, right? He said, we don't know who to contact, right, to make the fight happen with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. But he volunteered the information to say it would be enormous if we can make Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia and Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. He volunteered that information. Why? Now ask yourself that question. Why would you volunteer that information? Malante Davis, what's going on? He wasn't asked about Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. SBV 98, what's going on? SB Silver, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says support. Salute to you, great brother. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So the fact that he volunteered that information tells you that, right? Obviously, 70,000 angles, what's going on? Angels, what's going on? Right? Never really get notifications, just happen to see that you're live. Yeah, they're playing all types of games. So Ralph Shelton, what's going on, great brother? God bless 747. What's going on? Well, here's the thing, right? They have to say he boxing 321. What's going on? He has to say what he said, right? But the fact that he volunteered the information tells you everything you need to know. Tells you everything you need to know. Jordan Rashawn, what's going on? Red Baloo, what's going on? Melvo Money 11, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? The fact that he volunteered that information, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know, right? And so there you have why. Salute to Tank Davis. It's a great fighter. Tank is a good, very Sully. What's going on? He said that is one of the biggest fights along with Bud Errol and AJ versus Wilder. I didn't hear the AJ Wilder. Eddie Golf Club, what's going on? I know he's talked about Errol and Tank. I didn't hear the AJ Wilder part. Hollywood Hicks was good. Steve Young, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, is it possible that Spence and Crawford and Tank and Ryan could be on the same card to make the biggest showdown? No. Ty Boogie, H-Town 713, what's going on? Too much money. They don't got the money to do it. They ain't got the money to do it. No, sir. Tank garners a lot of money. Errol and Terrence clearly garnering a lot of money. Right? They don't have Nojo, what's going on? They don't have the money. Well, they do have the money, but they ain't gonna waste it. Band up, what's going on, great brother? They have the money. They ain't gonna waste it. They ain't gonna waste it. They ain't gonna waste it. You know what I mean? John B, TC, what's going on? Locked in, Ron, what's going on? So they ain't gonna spew out that money for that. No, this is not gonna happen. That's a good idea. More money, what's going on? It's a good dream, but it ain't gonna happen. You think Tank and Ryan packing a stadium or MGM? Yeah. The sports guy, cream of the crop. What's going on? A stadium? No. MGM? Yeah. MGM holds MGM holds like 12,000 people. John Gaskew 3, what's going on? Yeah, they could do the MGM for sure. Right? They could do the MGM. They could do the Barclays Center again. You know what I mean? They could do it in the Barclays Center again. MGM, baby, that's my water. Yeah. Huh? Let's see who it is. Punch Strong 412. What's going on, great brother? Who is it? Andre Robinson, what's going on? He said, nah, Tank fight got to be neutral, so Vegas. No, it got to be where it's going to generate the most money. New Harper, what's going on? Your mother's upstairs. Is she? P. Rich, what's going on? It has to be where they're going to generate. Hey, baby, do me a favor. Turn the fan to me. Thank you. Yo's Tony, what's going on? Gerard M, what's going on? I think California generate the most money. LA. Yeah, I would say put it in LA, Staples Center. I don't know if it sells out the Staples Center, and the Staples Center fully open. Possibly. I would put it in the Staples Center. DJ Punch 317, what's going on? I would put it in the Staples Center. That's what I would do. For sure. Span your PR. What's going on, great brother? I would put it in the Staples Center for sure. That's where I would go with it. But again, like I said, there you have the reasoning as to why you haven't heard anything about Derek Douglas. What's going on? Reggie Yalverden. What's going on? That's why you haven't heard anything about ABM Moore. What's going on? Oh, it's the crypto arena. So I'll put it in the crypto arena then. But hence the reason why you never heard anything about Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Philip Franklin, what's going on? See, you'll listen. They'll put it all on Devin Haney, right? And they'll tell you, well, Devin Haney, he got hence today. Tank said it today, right? And salute to the Rise podcast. Salute to Gervonta Tank Davis. And salute to Coach Calvin Ford, right? But they said it today on the Rise podcast. He said it today. Davis got the third. Respect my Luke. What's going on? Philip Franklin. What's going on? He said it today. TB Ali. What's going on? Smash the like button. Y'all see they playing games with the stream. Get the likes all the way up, man. So he said, Blue, you think Devin going to get Loma in fight in October? I think it's a strong possibility. I hope so. Charles Jameson. What's going on? I think it's a strong possibility, and I hope so. Wayne Davis, what's going on? Memphis, Maine, what's going on? So with that said, H Money, hashtag mob, what's good with you, great brother? So with that said, right, people will tell you, so today, Gervonta Tank Davis said, I don't call out people, and he gave his reasoning for not calling out people, right? And Pernell Penny, what's going on? He said the reason he don't call out people is because if he calls out people, Dion Gale, what's going on? He said that if he calls out people, right, then King Sadiq, what's going on? And the fight is not happening. It just promotes the other fighter. But then in the same token, he stated that, he understands that's a part of the sport of boxing. He just don't like to do it. He never did. Xavier Moses, what's going on? Which I understand, and I agree with him. When you do call out people, it promotes other fighters. But that's what the sport of boxing is about. It don't just help promote them, it promotes you as well. You understand? And on top of it promoting you, it shows if fight is really about the life or not. So he said that, he don't like to call out fighters because unless the fight is already signed. Locked in, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, who would you favor in Valdez versus Santa Cruz fight? Rolly versus Pitbull. I got Pitbull beating Rolly. I think his style is all wrong for Rolly because Rolly is not fundamentally disciplined on defense. And Pitbull throws some wild, awkward, unorthodox punches that I don't think Rolly will see coming. Oscar Valdez versus Leo Santa Cruz. That's a good fight, man. Hey, that's a great fight, man. Oscar Valdez, Leo Santa Cruz. I never thought about that fight. Man, Oscar Valdez versus Leo Santa Cruz. I think Leo Santa Cruz will win that fight, man. Peñul and Goma. What's going on? Amir Nelson, what's going on? I think Leo Santa Cruz will win the fight. I think the volume of Leo Santa Cruz, Charles, what's going on? I think the volume of Leo Santa Cruz may see him beat Oscar Valdez. But I could see Oscar Valdez winning that fight. Man, that's a good fight. I gotta watch that. I got Roja, what's going on? Arthur Hawkins, what's going on? I gotta study those fights and see. MC 3369, what's good with you, great brother? I'm gonna study that and I'm gonna see who I think will win the fight. Samaj Taylor, what's good with you, great brother? Your name is James. Young King Company, Stevie Neal, what's going on? Your name is James, great brother. Spaniard PR, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. What's goody with you, great brother? Appreciate you. August just called out Leo, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Leo's going to beat him. Donald Destruction, what's going on? Tommy G 47, what's good? So now, like I said, Tank said he don't like to call out fighters because unless the fight is signed, then he don't want to talk about fighters. And to each his own, right? Jelani L. Raheem, what's going on? Roja, what's going on? To each his own, right? And hey, something he didn't let slide though. Tank ain't let. Hey, Coach Calvin told him. He said, Greenhold Dunham, what's going on? He said he respect Frank Martin saying, no, he said that Successful Hustle, what's going on? That Derrick James had did an interview with Brian Custer, and Derrick James had stated when asked about Frank Martin fighting Tank Davis, Armstrong Consultant, what's going on? When asked about Frank Martin fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, right? He stated that Yavi Smoke, what's good with you, great brother? He stated that Derrick James said, Joshua Wright, what's going on, great brother? That Derrick James said maybe next year or something like that, down the road or something like that. And Tank stopped him, right? Dion Garrett, what's going on? What you didn't know was going on. Tank stopped Coach Calvin, and he said, he told Coach Calvin, William Old School on deck, what's going on, great brother? Mr. Neezy TV, what's good? KB 007, what's going on? Hey, that's a good fight. Michelle Rivera versus Frank Martin, that's a good fight, man. Crane Enterprise, what's going on? That's a 50-50 fight. I never thought about it. Michelle Rivera is a very good fighter. I like Michelle Rivera a lot, man. North side of Dallas, Jason Young, what's going on? Crane Enterprise, what's going on? And I think that True Story, Ephraim Skates, what's going on? Sam, what's going on? And I think that Goody the Great, what's going on? I like Michelle Rivera. I like his style. I like Frank Martin a lot. Goody the Great, what's going on? I think I would have to favor Frank Martin, but I have to study it some more. I really never thought about the fight. I haven't put it together to say right off the top who I think will win. You know what I mean? So I don't know yet. Odds Boston Deuce, what's going on? Mac Million, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? You've been my plug for info for the fight game. Keep it up. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Right? Marky Dan 123, what's going on? Happy Valley Farms, what's going on? So, I got to think about the fights before I could just sit here and be like, hey, I think that guy was, some of these fights, I haven't made it up in my mind to say, oh, I think he will be, those are good fights. They're 50-50 fights, right? But I don't know who will win. I will have to study their fights to put them together to see how their style will match. Gertz, what's going on? The sports guy, what's going on? So, now with that said, right? Now we would push that blame on Devin Haney, right? So everybody will say, well, Paul Counter Boxing, Lamar Jones, Mike Biggs Boxing, go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing. We'll place that on Devin Haney, right? And we'll say, well, Devin Haney, now get this. I see what's going on. How many people would you see or hear saying, well, Tank mentioned Devin Haney's name. Jesus, what's going on? Because he did, right? Tank mentioned Devin Haney's name. And Tank mentioned Devin Haney's name knowing that he was going to fight Ryan Garcia next. Because that's what we do. Don Julio, what's going on? That's what we do to Devin Haney. You understand? Philip Franklin, what's going on? When it includes Devin Haney, we'll say, well, Devin Haney, music shown by Music TV. Adrian Hughes, what's going on? Well, Devin Haney, he artwork, what's going on? He knew he was going to have the rematch with George Kambosos. That's why he's using Tank name to promote his fight. And that's why I told you guys, he wasn't using Tank name to promote his fight. He wasn't mentioning Tank name in the entire buildup to George Kambosos Jr. He didn't reference Tank Davis until he was asked about Tank Davis possibly leaving Floyd Mayweather. And then when Tank Davis said he wanted to fight him, that's the only time he referenced Gervonta Tank Davis. Mr. Blue, what's going on? You understand? And I could say the same thing for Gervonta Tank Davis, because until he was asked about Devin Haney, right, he wasn't mentioning Devin Haney's name. Now, what he did say is, when he did mention Devin Haney's name, he stated, I want to fight him next. Larry Williams, what's going on? He said, I'm a free agent, and I'll be a free agent, so I want to fight him next because he's doing a lot of talking. Sean Clark, what's going on? Cal Cooler, what's going on? Larry Williams, what's going on? So he did say, I want to fight him next, since he mentioning my name. He win the fight. That's who I want to fight. I want to fight him. We got 551 people. We should have 551 likes. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Mike Hughes, Mr. Blue, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Y'all see they not sending out the notifications. They playing games with the stream. Smash the like button. They not letting people super chat. Right? Quentin Stewart, what's going on? Big Smoke, what's going on? They blocking people from the channel. Smash the like button. Peace be free, what's going on? Macmillan dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. Sweaty KFC, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Blue? You think Ryan makes it past 8 with Tank, though? I think Ryan in for a bad KO. Hope Ryan working in silence needs to get Devin versus Tank afterwards. J North Philly Block, what's going on? Black, what's going on? Bezzy PH, what's going on? I think that Ryan Garcia is going to get knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I'm eager to see the adjustments he made. This is what the second fight he's been with Coach Goosen, right? Benny H. Baby, what's going on? So this is the second fight he's been with him since the Tago fight, and now this fight coming up on Saturday with this fight coming up on Saturday with Jay Simmons, what's going on? With what's his name? Javier Fortuna, right? So these two fights, President Dame, what's going on? Laylaw, what's going on? So these two fights with, Goosen is going to see if he improved. But from what I see, right, and being honest with you, I think Tank is going to stone him. My brother CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building, Cam Coward, what's going on? Coward, what's going on? And go to ppv.blkprime.com. So I think that Bassiana the Menace, peace and bless, Queen. How you doing today? Queen, drop the link to your channel in the chat. Blessings to you, Queen. Hope you're having a great day as well. So I think that Ryan Garcia has an issue. He drops his right hand, right? He's very flat-footed. He's very stationary. Okay, next level 5, Roja, what's going on? MP Running, what's going on? He stands straight up, right? I think that's a recipe for disaster when you fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what I believe that is. And I don't see Tyrone Gaines. What's going on? Nick J, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? We got the duel in the building. Nick J and Bassiana in the building. Queens, drop the link to your channel in the chat, please. My brother G5_Gabe in the building. What's goody with you, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother G5_Gabe. What's goody with you? Matt Trees, what's going on? Silks, what's going on? Bruce Williams, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I peep you every day. Appreciate you doing your homework, sharing content, and dropping knowledge. I'm down with all brothers on the positive tip. Salute to my brother Bruce Williams, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Paul Ruffin, what's going on? Teddy G, what's going on? SDX, 2 Renzi, what's going on? Trey Dub 234. What's goody with you? My brother Paul Ruffin in the super chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Paul Ruffin in the super chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. So I think that he stands up too tall. He's too stationary. He's not mobile. He relies on his hand speed. Now, El Padrino, what's going on? And he don't use the fundamentals that well. Right? Trayvon Allen, Christopher Bone, what's going on? You would think he would use his height, his reach, his jab more. He don't use it. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids. Have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother Bish B Megastar Little Princess channel. Bish, drop the link. Christopher Bowen, what's going on? From Yashua Born 91, what's going on? Hey, Bish, you be going to games? Fat and Bankrupt, what's going on, great brother? Salute to Paul Ruffin dropping that duh on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Sam, brother in the super chat, dropping that Ocho on your boy Blue. He said, if T.O. shows up that beat Loma, I see him giving Tank and Dev a hard time. No. Yes, he will give them a hard time. Will he win? No. Trill G Boy 2, Lewis Allen, what's going on? Frank Lamelli, what's good with you? Yeah, he can give them a hard time because Teofimo Lopez is a very good fighter. So yeah, Christopher Ball, what's going on, great brother? Let me know something, great brother. Let's hit it up together. Let's hit one up together. I'll come scoop you in the sling, and we go check it out. So yeah, so Teofimo Lopez is a very good fighter. So yeah, Teofimo Lopez can cause Devin and Tank some problems for sure. Let me not say he can't cause them problems. He can actually win those fights. I don't think he will, but he can. He's very talented. He's very skilled. You know what I mean? Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore, Big Block. What's going on? Yeah, bitch, hit me up. Let me know which one you're trying to check out. Goody the Great, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue, getting ready for work. We'll listen to the replay while working tonight. Smash the like button, people. Please support my queen. Purchase the book, shaylescu.net. We'll leave link in the chat. Thank you, Blue. Nah, no thanks needed, great brother. Thank you. Shot_064. What's going on? Dusty Cole, what's going on? Salute to you, Goody the Great, my great brother. Showtime the guy, what's good? So, Vince Williams, what's going on, great brother? So, with that said, right? I think Ryan Garcia is also susceptible to the left hook. Go to shaylescu.net. Support my brother Goody the Great Queen, man. DMVP, what's good with you? So, I think that I can't wait to see this fight on Saturday. Sad one, what's going on? I want to see, because Javier Fortuna is gonna be tough out for Ryan Garcia. He's going to provide all the tests that Ryan Garcia is going to need, all the looks that Ryan Garcia is going to need to compete with Tank Davis. I think it's good. It's good. What you call it? Experience. I still don't think he wins, but he's going to get good experience, right? So with that said, right? I think that this is the perfect fight, for him to garner experience. I don't think it just make it more competitive, but Tank is going to clip him with a left hook you don't see. Javier Fortuna is a rough customer, man. He's a rough, rugged customer. And Javier Fortuna, he gonna press the lines, right? He gonna straddle the rules. He gonna make you work the rule book. Mamba mentality for life. What's going on? Javier Fortuna, he gonna make you work the rule book for sure, right? He gonna press every limit. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. Paul Porter, what's going on? Ryan Garcia is gonna test all of that. Smash the like button, people. Let's get the likes up. We should have 500 likes. Get the likes to 500. Blue, you coming to the event? Which one? Oh, the LDBC one in August? Nah, I'll be in Vegas. I gotta go to Cookie Monster. What's going on, great brother? Going on vacation with the fam, so I'll be in vacation that week. Yeah, gotta do that, man. Snoop 500, what's good with you? Yeah, get the likes to 500, man. Smash the like button. Let's work. Get the likes up to 500 right now, man. Y'all see they playing all types of games with the stream. They slowing the stream down. Warren Smith, what's going on? Max Lopez, what's going on? He says Fortuna has no chance. Okay. This is why I be telling y'all about understanding the sport of boxing. Fortuna has no chance. Okay. First of all, when you're dealing with the sport of boxing, anybody has a chance. Warrior Classic third, what's going on? So to say Fortuna has no chance is utterly ridiculous, to say the least. Fortuna has more than a chance. Fortuna is. What fight did you see Ryan Garcia? What like we sometimes, Ryan Garcia, J Mitch 23, George Grace, what's going on? Philip Franklin, what's going on? We see these fighters competing, like we see Jerome Boots Ennis competing as many times as he possibly can. You saw Ryan Garcia fight twice in 2 years. Nick J, peace and blessings, the queen. Yeah, I got to go to Vegas. I don't know about boxing. What's going on? So I got to go to Vegas, Nick J. So here's the thing, right? Errol, what's going on? To say that Jerron Ennis, he's competing, right? You see Tank Davis, they're fighting. Black Mac 1978, what's going on? You don't see Ryan Garcia fighting. This dude is telling you that he's telling you I broke my hand. Oh, you know what? I got health issues I got to attend to. I'm gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. Like Ryan Garcia has the flash, right? When he's hitting the Cobra bag. Yeah, Baciana and Menace. Yes. Nell Ski Vision. What's going on? He's hitting the Cobra pad. He's hitting the heavy bag. I mean, to say Javier Fortuna, what have you seen from Ryan Garcia to say Javier Fortuna has no chance? He great. What's going on? Okay, I can see if you say he's the favorite. Yeah, Ryan Garcia is the favorite, right? He has the talent to be the victor. But to say Javier Fortuna don't have a chance, what did you see to say Javier Fortuna don't have no chance? That's ridiculous. Big Al, House of Pain, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. What's good, Blue? Got a couple of my latest novels I want to send you your way, my brother. Everyone hit the link and check out my latest work, www.platinum.com by Alan Little. Hey, great brother, drop the link in the chat. I said what I said. What's going on? Salute to my brother, Big Al, House of Pain. That's what I like to hear. Millie Bud, what's going on? Showing the icon, what's going on? We working. He said, I saw Samson on Fight Hype talking about Fortuna has a rematch clause in place. Nah, I ain't working. Man, come on. Fortuna ain't got nobody rematch. He ain't no champion. Why would he have a rematch clause in place? He ain't got no belt. A rematch, Samson is just talking. Samson just talking, man. Moses Guzman, Stunner Breezy. What's going on? Oh, that's Breezy. What's going on? Dead Talk. KB, what's going on? Yo, it's Tony. What's good with you, great brother? Yo, Blue, what you think about Rodman Jr. versus? It's a novel fight. They both they both learning. Andre Robinson, what's going on? Don't expect too much from it. Expect Jake Paul is a real boxer. You understand? He's a real boxer, but at the end of the day, he's a novice. Rodman Jr. is a novice. They're novice. Fat Cat Shadowboxing. Cook, what's going on? Cook said, man, cats pay you for this? No, they don't pay me for it. They like to support my grind. C Money Best Style. My brother is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. VA Hoss, what's going on? I never understand the mindset of people wondering about other people receiving any type of finances. I've never, ever in my life looked at anybody and said, oh, man, you get paid this much or you get paid to do it? I've never done that in my life. I don't understand that mindset. Valdez, what's going on? I never understood that in my life. Array the Scholar, what's going on? I never understood that, ever. Like, I've been a hustler my entire life. I'm a grinder. I worked 3 jobs. Y'all know I did this while I was working on the ambulance and driving the school bus at the same time, and then going to the hospital and working in the operating room overnight. Worked 3 jobs and did this. I've never, ever understood that mentality. I've never questioned anybody I never been like, hey, bro, you made this. I never. Him 420, what's going on? Marlon Corey, what's going on? I never understood that mindset, man. I never understand what makes a person say, hey, man, you made this. Hey, y'all seen my grind from the very beginning. Y'all see me doing live streams from a school bus. Y'all see me doing lives from the ambulance. And then you see me doing live streams from the hospital. You see me doing live streams from the hospital. Man, I never understood that mentality, man. Derek Glover, what's going on? Never. I've never, ever questioned him. Hey, bro, you made this? No. Via Ferrer, what's going on? That's always been very weird to me, man. People do that, bro. I don't know. Mark Maldonado, what's going on? Daryl Pone, what's going on? I never understood that, man. That's so weird to me, man. Truly is, man. But anyway, so like I said, right? So now when you look at it from this standpoint, right, and you say to yourself, the Almighty is black. What's going on, great brother? Quato Loso, what's going on? So, yeah, Roja, it's just who I am, bro. Like, I guess it got to be who you are. I don't know. So, I guess that's why I can't understand. It's because it's just not for me to understand. Kareem Battle, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing? Talib Cunningham, what's going on? So anyway, Willette Strong, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Antonio King, what's going on, great brother? You know, Eagle Fan 18, what's going on? So now, you look at it from this standpoint, right? You see Zoomverse, what's going on? You see Ryan Garcia, you know, he has hand speed, he has power, but what leads you to believe that Javier Fortuna has zero chance to beat Ryan Garcia? He hasn't shown me anything to say nobody has no chance to beat him. First of all, I never seen any boxing match, AZ Landlaw, what's going on? When I said this guy has zero chance, I never said that ever. And salute to my brother Big Al House of Pain, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. Big Al, drop the link in the chat, great brother. R. Jones, what's going on? Sean Clark, well done in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, we salute your grind, Blue. Never see you take days off. I don't know how. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know how, bro. I get anxious when I don't do content. When I'm looking, when I'm on an airplane traveling, I'll be like, man, did I put this up? Or when I land, JB, what's going on? That be my mindset. When I land, how much time is it? I'm gonna have here. Like, that's my mindset, you know. But it's always my mindset, you know, when I work multiple jobs. I used to say, if I work at the hospital, now I work the trauma calls at the hospital overnight. So I work from 10 at night to 7 in the morning doing the trauma calls, right? But I used to, and that's unpredictable because I didn't always get off at 7 o'clock in the morning, right? But I used to schedule other jobs. I used to be like, hey, I'll be there at 8 o'clock. So my wife used to be like, bro, Jesus Blanco, what's going on? She used to be like, bro, how you scheduling to be there at 8 when you're not even sure if you're going to get off at 7 to be exact? Tamari Laurie, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? That used to be her argument with me, right? She's like, bro, see, now you're going to be late there, right? You overbook yourself. Dante Scrabble, what's going on? GB Lifetime Fizz, what's going on? So I would be like, hey, I'm coming at, you know, so I would have to try to get myself, hey, I'll be there at 8:30. And then she would be like, listen, I can't raise these kids by myself. Underground Warrior TV, what's going on? I need you around. But my mindset is this, right? Well, as long as I'm above ground, I got to provide. It all come to an end when I ain't in the dirt. Daniel Wilson, what's going on? Anything other than that, I feel like I'm wasting time. And she's not a material person, my wife. No, my kids are. But they got it. If she wanted, she could have it. Right? If she wanted to go to the bank right now and say, I want a Louis Vuitton, whatever, she gonna have it, right? She can do it if she want to. She don't do it. I mean, she has Louis Vuittons, but she ain't gonna push it. She could go buy whatever she choose. For her car, she wants a runner for her car on the side. The running board that goes in and out. Man, it's like $700. It's pulling teeth for me to get her to buy it. I just got to go buy it. Just be what's going on. Brian Williams, what's going on? But you know, it's just the saying is to say, man. As long as when I had kids and a significant other, man, I don't want them to want for anything. I'm the sacrifice. You understand? So when she'd be like, I need you. Listen, I'm the sacrifice. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. I sacrifice my time, me, so that they don't have to. And hopefully I pass that mindset and that Dad's 30 Deuce was going mindset and that trait on telling to my son. Southeast T, what's going on? Uncommentary, what's going on? And they pick up where I left off when I check out. And Gigabar, what's going on? JB, what's going on? Bambino, what's going on? That's all I can hope for. Because once I check out, that's it. Now they can leave me alone. So let me rest. Hector Trossi, what's going on? G5_game, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Top baby, peace, bless queen. He said real hustlers are built different, and you don't have to explain what's understood. These Olympic diving boy built dudes be watching. Sit down. These Olympic diving board built dudes. Hey, G5, I'm using that. Spence, New York City was good. Hey, yeah, Timothy Stoudemire, it's just how I'm built, man. My grandfather used to tell me this all the time. Then I'm going back to boxing. I need y'all to smash the like button, right? You see they playing with the stream, they're not sending out a notification. My grandfather used to tell me this all the time. He used to sit me down. Adrian D, what's going on? From when I was yay high, all I knew, he would sit me down and say, young fella, he would say, hey, when you at my grandfather's house, then I'm moving on to boxing, right? There was no breaks. You sit down, something ain't getting done. So he would say to me, and I used to be like, Grandpa, man, I'm tired. There goes 619 Cali Factor. What's going on? I'd be like, Grandpa, I'm tired. Right? And he never balked at me. He explained to me. So I used to be like, I'm tired, right, Grandpa? He'd be like, you gotta go. He had fruits and vegetables, and my grandmother cooked everything. Sherman Callahan was going on. Every day she cooked a feast. And he had plant fruits and all types of stuff, right? And he used to say, young fella, I said, Grandpa, I'm tired. Oh, go get the pears. Like, oh man, I just got the strawberries. Right? Then Thomas Mullen, what's going on? Curtis Sewell, what's going on? I'm sitting down. Oh, young fella, you got time on your hands? Go get the watermelons. Oh, let's go wash and wax the cars. Huh? Yeah, let's go to the supermarket. Huh? So he used to sit me down. I'm like, Grandpa, I'm tired, man. Boxing fun, what's going on? Super Gucci Sonic, what's going on? And then he used to say, he would sit me down and he would say, James Smith, what's going on? This was his ultimate thing. Young fella, you'll rest when you die. But you got a family to feed, and you got a woman to take care of, and kids to feed. Duncan Penderhughes, what's going on? And those times just stuck with me. So anyway, I think that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to knock out Ryan Garcia. Now, here's the thing, like I said, right? Duncan Penderhughes, what's going on? I wonder, right? Now that Stephen Espinoza volunteered this information, you got to look at it from this standpoint and say, this has always been the plan. You understand? This has always been the plan. You understand what I'm saying? So since this always been the plan, you have to think, right? that, yeah, that's what he used to tell me, Timothy Stoudemire. You rest when you die. Across 99th Street Production. What's going on? So this has always been the plan. So we'll place that blame and accountability on Devin Haney. All I'll see. Now, I wonder if you'll see anybody make a video saying, hey, man, Tank knew all along he was fighting Ryan Garcia. That's why Hoover Deuce was good with you, great brother. That's why he never Donald now the 67-year-old G Grant, triple OG in the building. What's good with you? Yeah. Don't worry about that, triple OG. I got that. So now, Valicus, what's going on? So now, are anybody going to say, well, that was Gervonta Tank Davis's plan from the beginning? You understand? Gervonta Tank Davis' plan from the beginning was to fight Ryan Garcia, right? Not Devin Haney. So he made Devin Haney. You understand what I'm saying? No, we automatically, big fact, no cap. What's going on? We automatically, for one, yes, we know Gervonta Tank Davis is the cash cow, for sure, right? But for one, another thing we have to look at, Dr. Pablo Sled, what's going on, great brother? We have to look at this, right? Forbes is a credible source, right? Right? Ruben Gutierrez, Jim, what's going on? And the only reason I'm going down this lane is for a reason. Forbes is a credible source. You understand what I'm saying? Right? If you go to Forbes and you net worth Tank Davis and Devin Haney, it's the same. It actually has Devin Haney higher than Tank Davis. Right? Now, with that said, you know, we automatically say, yeah, well, people have to be clout chasing Gervonta Tank Davis' name because he's the biggest star. So automatically, anybody that mention his name is either trying to hardest puncher ever. What's going on? Is either trying to build their name off of Tank. You understand what I'm saying? RGP 91. What's going on? Everybody's trying to build their name. Big Scat Straight. What's going on? Davion Henderson. True Davis. What's going on? You trying to build your name off of his back and things of that nature when that's just simply not the truth. It's simply not the truth. The truth of the matter is Devin Haney is up there with Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I will say Gervonta Tank Davis is a few steps ahead of Devin Haney as far as star power, for sure. That's not debatable. Malik L, what's going on? But he's not so much ahead of Devin Haney that Devin Haney is solely using his name to build his reputation. Carl Brown, what's going on? That's not the case. Devin Haney's Tank is not so far ahead of Devin Haney that Devin Haney's using his name to build his reputation or to build his name. That's not the truth. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? That's not the case at all. He's not that far ahead of him. They're making same amount of money. You understand? GOAT level fitness. What's going on? So we'll automatically assume, well, Devin Haney making mention of Tank Davis' name is for clout. Okay, but now on the flip side of that, Vaughn, what's going on? Vaughn said, I beg to differ. Okay, let's play this game then. You want to play the game with me? Let's do it. Justin Cooper, what's going on? Julius Thomas, what's going on? You said you beg to differ? Cool. You got the floor. Now tell me why you beg to differ. Jeffrey Genius, what's going on? He said they all use Tank's name. Who? Who is all of they? Sarah, what's going on? You said they all use Tank Davis' name. Okay. If everybody using his name, then which one of them is he calling their bluff with? And if he's not calling their bluff, right, then you should stop saying that because then that don't make sense. Because if that's the case, then they all using each other's name, right? Now, nobody gets the attention and acknowledgement like Lomachenko. So Lomachenko, you think Lester T and Plan B, what's going on? You think that Vasil Lomachenko is using Gervonta Tank name for clout? Now be real with yourself. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all need to relax with saying certain things. Repeat it out loud before you say it. Repeat it out loud to yourself in the mirror before you say it here. You understand? James Smith, yeah, that's what the plan. So you saying that they all use his name. Vasil Lomachenko, that's not even up his alley. David Wright, Jeffrey Jesus, what's going on? He said Tank don't call out people. Cool. Well, that don't make another fighter a clout chaser because he wants to verbally call out fighters. So because Tank don't call out names and another fighter calls out names, does that make one fighter greater than the other? I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather called out names all the time. What does that mean? He was trying to clout chase? What are we talking about? That don't even make sense. Muhammad Ali called out names all the time. What was he trying to clout chase? There wasn't even no such thing as clout when Muhammad Ali was doing it. That don't even make sense. Stop saying stuff because you hear people else, because you're repeating something else somebody told you. Justin Cooper, what's going on? Muhammad Ali called people out all the time. Shoot, Jack Johnson was calling out people all the time. Does that mean they didn't even know nothing about clout? They just trying to tell the world, to get the world behind them to push for the fights that they want. And here's the thing, right? That I don't, Dutch Lamont, what's going on? I don't understand this word clout in the sport of boxing, right? Because that could easily be done away with, right? Because guess what? If I'm calling out somebody and you say I'm clout chasing, then why don't you answer the bell? All you got to do to see if I'm clout chasing or not, Matchbox Entertainment, what's going on, is answer the bell. So let me ask you all a question. Was Rolando Rolly Romero clout chasing when he kept calling out Tank? Because he actually thought he was going to beat Tank. So what about what Rolly did was clout chasing? And he got the fight. He got the fight. Rolly been calling out Tank for years. And he got the fight. And he thought he was going to win the fight. So was Rolly clout chasing? Robert Martinez, what's going on? Was Rolly clout chasing? Or was he just trying to fight the best? And he was convinced that he could beat the best. So y'all don't make sense when you say Devin Haney is clout chasing. Lomachenko has been trying to fight the best since he came out the womb as a professional. This dude came out his first fight fighting Salido and Gary Russell in his first 3 fights. So when Lomachenko calls out Gervonta Tank Davis, he's clout chasing? That don't even make sense. Stop repeating stuff that people have programmed you to think, because it don't make sense. Call of Duty Daily, what's going on? True Daniels, Tua Fakava, what's going on? Retro Rag, what's going on? Mr. Nelson, what's going on? Willie Williams, what's going on? So you got to stop saying stuff because you've been programmed to believe a certain thing. Oh, this dude is, yeah, everybody calls out Tank because they want a paycheck. No, they don't. They call out Tank because they think they're going to win. And every fighter in the professionals, right, gets paid. So that just sounds silly when people say, yeah, people calling out Tank to get a paycheck. Every fighter in the professionals get a paycheck and wants a paycheck. Ain't that what Floyd Mayweather highlighted? It's called prize fighting. Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? It's called prize fighting. They all want to get paid. Show me a fighter that don't want to get paid. Sean M, what's going on? And if you want to be technical, Devin Haney is one of the fighters that Devin Haney turns around and takes less money to secure the legacy. So how is he clout chasing? Eric Baker, what's going on? How is Devin Haney clout chasing when he's the fighter that takes less money to make sure he secures the fight? So instead of y'all saying, hey, man, answer the bell, you talking about, hey, this fighter's just trying to build his name off of him. That just sounds silly because that's what you've been programmed to believe. And you don't even think, he said that that Tank paycheck is different though. Oh, for sure. It's going to be higher money. But guess what? Now watch this now. I don't know nothing about boxing. Now watch this now. Haney Castano, what's going on? Kevin Rice, what's going on? I want y'all to pay attention to this now. You said that Tank check hits different. 49 and Jeff, what's good with you, great brother? Well, don't that Devin Haney check hit different? Now watch this now. So don't when you fight Devin Haney, don't that check hit different too? Jeffrey G and said you going hard for Haney because Bill called in. Well, that just sounds silly. Because I ain't got to worry about Bill calling in. I done been to Bill's house and I've been to Devin's house. So because he called in means what? I could call Bill right now. I can reach out to Devin right now. So what are you talking about? Gabe C, what's going on? Again, you're just repeating stuff because don't that sound silly to you? Because Bill called in? No, Bill didn't call in. We talked on the phone for hours before we even set up the stream that he came on with. And guess what? Coach Calvin was on the phone and Coach Kenny was on the phone as well before we even started the stream. So what are you talking about? So you said, I'm only saying that because Bill called in. Boy, y'all should do your homework before you respond. Because, hey, man, that emotion make you sound real silly when you be talking. Peter Mercado, what's going on? Noe Ortiz, what's going on? He said, it don't. If you don't pay nice, they won't call in. I don't care if they call in or not. Look at my numbers. They're consistent. You didn't pay attention, huh, Jeffrey Genius? Your name is Jeffrey Genius, but you ain't paying attention, brother. My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. I got 800 people right now. Ain't nobody called in. So what are you talking about? Keon dropped the link, Ray, brother. T Culture, what's going on? You're not very smart. For your name to say genius, that something's wrong. Something's not adding up. Chris P23, what's going on? You know what I mean? You know how many people reach out to me to come on the show? I just don't have the time, and I'm not consistent with my schedule to consistently say, hey, come on at this time. Boy, oh boy. Don C, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said common sense ain't common. This is a fact. He said, are you rich? Brother, I'm good. I can buy what I want. How about that? How about that? I could buy my wife and my kids anything they want right now. How about that? You don't have to be rich to do that. Jim, what's going on? D Martin, what's going on? You just got to be willing. Kenny, brother in the super chat. That tank check hit different, but Cam just got 10 million. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Eric Pike, what's going on? FSU, what's going on? Chris P23, what's going on? Now you're concerned with what I make and how I make it and what I could buy and what I can't buy. Big LT, what's going on? Terry Pearson, what's going on? James, what's going on? So that don't make sense. Carlos Sanchez, what's going on? Wade Hap 31, Sully, Eric Pike, what's going on? Man, I think y'all be talking just because you can. LV Live, my brother, Harlem in the building. What's goody with you? A2, what's going on? It's not my passion, because when I have people on, then it takes away from what I actually do and like doing. So that's the reason why, and my schedule is never consistent. So I don't like to tell people, because when I have fighters on and trainers on and managers on and things of that nature, then I have to have a schedule. And I have to say, hey, all right, at this time and this time, we'll do it. I'm not a person to keep a schedule. Not right now. K Savoy, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, the most realest person on YouTube. Keep cooking. Salute to you, great brother. So that's why it doesn't happen. But you think it doesn't, people don't reach out to have it happen? Of course they do. All the time. So that just sounds silly. Big homie Coop, what's going on? So you just proved yourself wrong. Boy, oh boy. So anyway, like I said, back to regularly scheduled programming. So now you're trying to insult my intelligence, my brother. Not everyone on here, bro. And I never said, did anybody here? You're confusing me, brother, because you're saying these things, but then you're not actually following up with what you're saying. Mo 2013, me all day 73, Mike B, what's going on? Have you ever heard me say anybody here is broke and not smart? No. What you're saying, hey bro, you dropping my rates. I can't have this conversation with you. Timothy Stott, my brother in the super chat, Tank versus Haney ends in KO or decision. I've never referred to anybody in that manner, not in real life. Cassandra, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? So, no, I said what you're saying is not adding up. If you're saying you're a genius, but you're not paying attention. Jay Wash 4, what's going on? You're not paying attention. Kenneth Neal, what's going on? If I have 800 people here, right, and nobody's calling in, and I had 800 people here yesterday, and nobody called in yesterday, and I had 1,000 people the day before that, and nobody called in, then, brother, what are you talking about? I rely on people to call in. If they want to call in, they're free to call in. Plain and simple. Anyway, you said that only reason I'm riding with Haney is because he called in. I don't need him to call in. First of all, I have conversation with Bill that you don't even know about. Tyrone Palmer, what's going on? So it doesn't make sense what you're saying, because if I say, hey, Bill, I need you to come on this day, he'll come on that day. So you're saying he called in and that's why I'm doing, like, bro, he's been here 10,000 times. That don't make sense. I've been in his house, hanging out, enjoying life. I've been in Devin Haney's house. So that don't make sense. It doesn't. Bad Tito, what's going on? It just doesn't make sense, brother. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. So with that said, right? Devin Haney, he took less money, right, to make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, MC 3369. Yeah, because that explains it. That explains it. That explains what? Casey Lloyd, what's going on? Boxing Profile TV, what's going on? Be Easy, what's going on? Whatever, man. Believe what you want. Doesn't matter. T Wells 30 Deuce, what's good with you, great brother? Believe what you want. So anyway, right? You have Devin Haney that took less money. So when y'all say this clout chasing thing, right? Well, then call his bluff. See, my thing is this, right? We can't say Rolly was clout chasing because he actually believed it. He said, if I say something they don't like, I can't go to their house anymore. Okay. Double R, what's going on? Said TV, what's going on? You're right, brother. There's no point in having a conversation with you. Marcus Lestrade, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. You be having these boys in their feelings. Yeah, he's saying now I don't. Petty Killmonger, what's going on? Sergio, what's going on? He said, you're Errol Spence clickbaiting again. Again. Just kidding. What up, Blue? Salute to Sergio. Salute to you, great brother. The Royal, what's going on? The Royal King, what's going on? Just a fan, what's going on? Demetrius Bright, what's going on? SZXIK1, what's going on? Wrench me up. Let me make sure that's you, bro, because last time somebody came here, I thought it was family, wrenched them up when they said wrench me up, and they just started disrupting my chat. Ryan and Honcho, what's going on? Ryan versus Honcho, what's going on? Salute to you, great brother. Jim, what's going on? So, so here's the thing, right? We can't say this guy's clout chasing, that guy's clout chasing, this guy's clickbaiting, that guy's clickbaiting, right? Because at the end of the day, right? All you have to do to put that to bed, right? Garnett Donaldson, what's going on? Jay Measy, you dig, what's going on? To put all of that to bed, this clickbaiting thing, it don't that narrative shouldn't exist and can't exist in the sport of boxing. Atlantic man, what's going on? Because all you have to do is call it bluff, especially if they're in your division. So if any fighter is clickbaiting, excuse me, now y'all got me saying clickbait. If any fighter is clout chasing, right? Then you could easily put that notion to bed and say, okay, let's make it happen. Like Tank did with Ryan Garcia. And I don't want to say Tank did with Rolly Romero. I think that was more Mayweather Promotions. They just said, listen, this is the fight we're gonna make. I need y'all to get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. You understand what I'm saying? Get the likes all the way up, man. We got 700 likes. We should have 1K likes. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up, man. Brown Lover 909. What's going on? So, with that said, right? Alger Non-Brown. What's going on? What's goody with you, great brother? Black TV Unlock. What's going on? So here's the thing. That notion can all be put to bed very simple. Hey, let's make the fight happen. Just like they're doing with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is doing all this talking, right? They're going to oblige Ryan Garcia. Why? Because he has 9 million social media followers. Ryan Garcia's numbers are not translating to the sport of boxing. Right? Shogun 76, Dirt Maggot, what's going on? Ryan Garcia has not, his numbers don't translate. What big numbers, big fight, big champion? Where's the proof? Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? Outside of the fact that his social media is big. Right? The fight with Manuel Tagle was lackluster. Okay? And he got dropped by Luke Campbell. He took a year off. Like, there's a lot to be desired. Brian Gant, what's going on? Richard Russell, what's going on? Salute to my brother Marcus Lestrap in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute to Don C, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says Shakur Stevenson versus Ryan Garcia. Who you got? Shakur Stevenson. That's not a fight. D Martin, what's going on? Zerulis, what's going on? Now, let me not say it's not a fight. Shakur Stevenson is just too talented. So with that said, Anat Israel, what's going on? When it comes to all the other fighters, it's clout chasing. Now, watch this now. When it comes to Devin Haney, you say he's clout chasing, right? Devin Haney has called out Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, Adrian Broner. He's trying to fight all these dudes. Right now, he just said it's a possibility he could fight Kambosos, but he wants to make the fight happen with Lomachenko. Is he clout chasing Lomachenko? Will Francis, what's going on? Brutal, what's going on? Is he clout chasing Lomachenko right now? For what? Oh, that's right. Because Lomachenko's inactive. Lomachenko. What are we talking about here? That don't make sense. He's right now saying, okay, Tank ain't going to fight me. I want to fight Lomachenko. His last option and last resort is to make the fight happen with Kambosos. Juan Lopez, what's going on? It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Donald Favors, what's going on? Zarua said Lomachenko inactive. It's a cherry. You're wrong. See, this is what I'm talking about. Donald Favors, what's going on? You don't pay attention. Lomachenko is more active. Watch this now. Zaruis, you said fighting Lomachenko is a cherry pick. Watch this now. I told y'all, repeat this stuff out loud to yourself in the mirror before you say it to me. Okay? Now, Bad Tito, what's going on? So you said fighting Lomachenko is a cherry pick because Lomachenko is inactive, right? Okay. So is Errol Spence cherry picking fighting Terrence Crawford? I'll wait. Tell me. Did Terrence Crawford cherry pick fighting Sean Porter? Captain Cowboy, what's going on? Huh? Kimber 4509, what's going on? Is Errol Spence cherry picking Terrence Crawford? Jerome B, what's going on? Go ahead and tell me, brother. Running Rab 91, what's going on? Showtime Majors, they're not sending out notifications. Jerome B _B. What's good with you? But I need y'all to get the likes up to 1K. Yeah, Armstrong Consultant. He ain't gonna answer. Mickey, Mikey. What's going on? Go ahead and tell me, brother. Now you slow to respond, huh? Y'all be saying stuff. Stop saying stuff just because it sounds good. Because it sounds good, you say something that don't make sense. Brian Gann, what's going on? You say stuff that don't make sense. Battle Boy, what's going on? Now it don't make sense, right? Now you realize it to yourself, hey, well, that didn't add up. Right. Stop saying stuff just because you've been programmed. Jay Reed, Donald Favor, what's going on? They ain't sending out notifications. Kima Nation, what's going on? We were already here. What's going on? Exactly. It don't make sense, right? So that's not a cherry pick. Him fighting Lomachenko is not a cherry pick. And to say he's inactive, that's not true either. Terry Pearson, what's going on? Martin McClendon, what's going on? Stop repeating stuff just because it sounds good or just saying anything because you can't. I'm gonna address it. And so with that said, right, 88 Sport Talk, what's going on? Yeah, they can't help themselves. So with that said, Devin Haney is looking to fight the absolute best. Clearly, he's not clout chasing. Cut it down. What's going on? Clearly, he's not clout chasing. Clearly. He wants to just fight the best that is available, right? Just like everybody thought Rolly was clout chasing. Rolly ain't clout chasing. Rolly wanted to fight Tank. He really thought he was going to win the fight. He didn't. I knew he wasn't. Well, I was 90% in my heart. I'm like, he ain't gonna win this fight. He can't beat Tank Davis. Now, anything is possible. Almighty Murph, what's going on? Anything is possible, and anything can happen. But I didn't believe for a second that he was going to beat Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Now, Marcus Bowden, what's going on? Now he believed it, and he went in there. Everybody thought he was just making up stuff. Hey, man, Ryan just saying this because he want a paycheck. Ryan saying this because he want a paycheck. No, Ryan was doing anything but looking like he wanted a paycheck to me. Right? Reese Rolex, what's going on? Dark Kent 718, my brother Brooklyn in the building, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, peace at Blue. What's good, fam? Been a while since I've been able to catch you live. Blessing to your entire clan. Salute to you, great brother. Blessings to you. Where you been at, great brother? So, so now you look at it from the standpoint, and you got to say to yourself this, right? Paul Carrick, what's going on, great brother? So here's the thing. Now look at the stream. We just dropped from 750 people to 630. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Battle Boy, what's going on? Blue, would you ever get in a cage with the great white sharks? Possibly. Only live once. So, yeah, I would. Antone Johnson, what's going on? I like that type of stuff anyway. So, yeah, I would. Smash the like button, though. Get the likes to 1.1K. So now, with that said, right, I understand Paradise Island, what's going on. Now, let me say this, right? Tank Davis versus Terrence Bailey Sr. on the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Paul Carrick, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Bitch laughing. Yeah, I'll attempt it, man. He said you on your own with that one. I like stuff like that. It is what it is. What I'm gonna do? Check out. I'm gonna check out anyway. Dub right side. What's going on, great brother? One thing's for certain, two things for sure. We got a born date and an expiration date. Period. So with that said, right? You look at it from this standpoint. Giovanni Walker, what's going on? Kaiser Souza, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up, man. So now we knew that this was in the making. You understand what I'm saying? I told you guys that it looked like they wanted to make Tank versus Ryan Garcia. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and I told you, this is coming down the pipe. This was information volunteered by Stephen Espinoza, right? And then he says that they still negotiating with Terrence Crawford, right? You know, and then he mentioned, you know, Jamel Charlo at the end of the year, right? What's the holdup there? This is the biggest fight in boxing, man. We in the middle of July. I don't understand, man. The sport of boxing, it just gets in its own way. Alvin Lewis, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue in the super chat. I'm very excited about the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. Does Floyd Mayweather have any control in making this fight happen this year? It seems like, to me, has a major part. Your thoughts? No. Maybe he has input. I won't say no. Maybe Floyd Mayweather has input. Maybe Floyd Mayweather is giving his thoughts of when and where the fight should happen, right? Because he is, you know, the biggest draw. He does have a genius mindset when it comes to making big fights. He does hold all the records. So maybe Floyd Mayweather was like, listen, you know, maybe he's strategically trying to help them. Bullet Gibson, what's going on? Have the fight, blue screen, what's going on? At a certain time and place. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe that's what Floyd Mayweather is attempting to do. He's like, listen, maybe Floyd Mayweather is saying to himself, you know what? We need to do strategically helping them maneuver and put the fight in the best position to be successful in time, right? So I won't say he don't play a major part, but you know, I think it's more he gives his insight, and I think he gives his opinion, but I don't think that he's sitting down every day and planning out this fight with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. No. Heavy Williams, what's going on? A clear indication of that is he don't even do it with Tank. Now I can see Leonard being involved, right? On the day-to-day basis, and Floyd just sitting down. Yeah, like Floyd said, he has a conversation with Al Heyman every day. I'm sure he does, right? But but does that mean that he's strategically yaying and naying? Money Brown TV, go subscribe to my brother Money Brown TV. What's goody with your money? Money, drop the link. Does that mean that Floyd Mayweather every day is talking to Al Heyman about when and where to make this fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? No. Because for one, Errol Spence has a lot to say so in his own career. Errol Spence let you know that. And clearly Terrence Crawford has a lot to say so in his career, right? So do Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence strike you as two guys that Floyd Mayweather is dictating everything they do? Just let that sink in. Now they'll take his advice, right? They'll take his advice, right? I'm sure they'll but do they strike you as two guys that he's just dictating their every move for this fight? No. No. Does he have information? I'm sure. Is there things Al Heyman run past him? I'm sure. You would be Al Heyman is too much of a businessman, a smart businessman to not run things past Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the king of records and revenue and being able to attract the fans, and he's the king of that. Now, like Floyd Mayweather, you have to have the ability to back it up. You have to have the ability to back it up. You understand? Floyd Mayweather can lead you to water, but he can't make you drink. You understand? So at Larry B, my brother, where you been at, bro? High Vibing Warrior, what's going on? You have to hey man, do me a favor, man. I don't care who want to do what. Don't come here, came so smooth, Wolfpack, what's going on? Hey, listen, man. Don't come here talking about Southpaw 773, Money Back, all that, man. Don't come here mentioning those dudes. I don't care what y'all do, on your own time. Level Up 215, what's going on? Nick Simmons, what's going on? And especially with my brothers. When you mention with me, I'm cool with it. When you talk about this person want all smoke with money and all that, bro. Well, my brothers, I'm that's not how I'm built. So please don't come here and do that. Cloud Boy Bone, what's going on? I don't care what everybody do on their own time and say on their own time, but these my brothers in real life. So guess what? Don't come here talking about this person, and you referring to them with me. I'm cool with that because I brush it off. But I don't have none of that. Coming here, yeah, this brother was talking about Keon, or this brother was talking about money, or this brother's talking about 7-8, and this brother's. I don't do that. Not here. You're gonna respect my brothers and respect the queens here. So if you feel that way, cool. Tell Money on his own time, but why not on my watch? Not on my watch. You understand? I don't rock like that. So I'm just giving you a heads up now. So nobody be surprised. Nobody be surprised, bro. I don't rock like that. I don't do that. So and y'all may not understand or may not know, but we brothers in real life. You understand what I'm talking about? So that don't fly with me, man. And you can come here and tell them, hey, Blue, this dude said this about you. That I don't care. But when you come here talking about this dude said this about Money, and this dude said this about Keon, and this dude 7-8, and Fred, and this and that, man. Listen, do that on not here, bro. This is not the grounds for that. That don't work here, bro. So I'm just asking you respectfully to respect that. Pond Soul Lemon Scent, what's going on? Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Steve Gross, what's going on? You understand? So please just respect me with that. That's all I'm asking. Source Money, what's going on? And salute to Alvin Lewis dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Warrior Class the Third, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, they keep forgetting how Ryan Garcia was capping, talking about he was ready to fight Tank, and Devin then switched up using Pacquiao name for clout. Huh? Blue, they keep forgetting how Ryan Garcia was capping, talking about he was ready to fight Tank, and Devin, and then switch. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Sid Smith, what's going on? Exactly. That's exactly what he did. Outlaw Sean, what's going on? Crack World, what's going on? Burnell Edwards, what's going on? That's exactly what he did, right? He did all that talking. He said, if I don't make the fight happen with Devin, with Tank Davis next, I'm for sure gonna make the fight happen with, if I don't have the fight with Devin, if I don't make the fight happen with Tank, I'm gonna for sure fight Devin. Then he started talking about Manny Pacquiao to the point where Pacquiao's team was like, listen, we're gonna put out a legal situation if you continue to go down this road. Stacey Coy, what's going on? We have no interest, no rhyme or reason to fight you. LaJessica Byrne, Peace West Queen, Lois Jackson Jr., what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, but nobody says, how come we don't consistently ride that Ryan Garcia train? What's up, baby? Blue West Sports TV in the building. Escalara Gustavo, what's going on? Ernest Skinner, what's going on? Larry B, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, a little something for the grind. You're always a soldier, brother. Salute to you, a solid brother. Salute to my brother Larry B. Appreciate you, great brother. So how come we don't, Westwood, what's going on? Professor X, what's going on? This dude is the super capper. So why is it okay to continue? Here's the thing, right? Professor X, what's going on? Westwood, what's going on? We can't pick and choose when we want to support a situation and we don't want it. Chantel Hill, what's going on? So we know Ryan Garcia has been capping. He even admitted and said, I ain't going to call out people no more because people getting tired of me capping and not making these fights happen. He even admitted that, right? But so how are we okay with them consistently pursuing the fight with him? For what? Elijah Clark, what's going on? Kenneth Neal, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, King. What's the likelihood that Boots becomes undisputed at welterweight? Do you see anyone beating him at 147 or 54 at any point? No. And the likelihood of him becoming undisputed? There's a lot of politics in boxing, bro. After Errol Terrence Crawford fight, the winner is going to vacate the belts. The belts are going to go everywhere. Cash highlights. What's going on? Is he going to be able to secure all those belts before he moves up? Stephen Bateman, what's going on? I don't know. Is he going to be able to do that? Secure those belts before he move up? I don't know. To get all the belts with the politics in the sport of boxing and this guy wanting to fight and that guy don't want to fight and this guy do want to fight and that guy don't want to fight. Hey, man, I hope that he could secure it. Randy Rantana, what's going on? Give me 2 bottles of water. He's going to attempt to secure Undisputed, but is the politics going to allow it? Because, again, like I said, once Manuel Carrillo, what's going on? Heavyweight, what's going on? Outlaw Sean, what's going on? Once Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford winner is decided, John Doe, what's going on? Once the winner of that fight is decided, Donald Faves, what's going on? Then now the belt's going to go everywhere. And are these fighters going to be willing to fight Jaron Ennis on top of it? See, that's where the problem comes in. Mary Lynn Jones, peace and blessings to you. Appreciate you. Say you have one of the best boxing channels on YouTube. I appreciate you. Reginald Fields, what's going on? Aisha, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Jameson Savant, what's going on, great brother? DJ 7 for life, what's good, great brother? Phil with the fade, what's good? Marvin Davis, what's going on? So are these fighters in style furniture? My brother, what's goody with you? So are these fighters going to be willing to give, it's politics. So he can become undisputed if he's given the opportunity. Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, Young King? Disrespectful 135, what's going on? Kai Jim, what's going on? Damian Marshall, what's going on? So that's the problem, right? He physically has the tools, but are they going to give him the opportunity to do it? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up, people. So with that said, right, so now, if that's the case, then how are we okay with Tank pursuing Ryan Garcia, who's been capping? You understand what I'm saying? No. Ryan Garcia is a big fight for Tank. It's a commercial fight. That's what it is. It's a commercial fight, and Tank is going to knock out Ryan Garcia. Period. And so now, when it comes to Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, y'all heard Hank Lundy. Now watch this. Now, Claus Sneed, what's going on with you, Unc? How you feeling, Unc? How's everything? So now, watch this now, right? Everything I've been saying about why I think that Errol Spence is going to win the fight against Terrence Crawford. Hank Lundy is a guy that fought Terrence Crawford. And all I see is people talking about, Hank Lundy is just mad because Terrence Crawford knocked him out. Hank Lundy gave a detailed breakdown as to why he thinks Errol Spence is going to win the fight. A detailed breakdown, right? Mike Tyson gave you no details, no rhyme or reason as to why he thinks Terrence Crawford is going to beat Errol Spence. Okay? Roy Jones didn't give you no reason or why, no breakdown, right? Rashay Purbo, what's going on? He didn't give you no reason, no rhyme, no details or breakdown of why they think Terrence Crawford going to win. James Toney simply told you Errol Spence is going to be lucky to get past the 6th round. No reason, no breakdown, right? Right? Minority Mott, what's going on? He didn't give a Kimber 4509, what's going on? They didn't give you no reason, no details. Hank Lundy gave you a reason. He broke it down. And yet all I saw in the comment sections on both when I talked about it and Rock Montana, what's going on? And when I saw it on my brother YSM Sports Media, and everybody else talking about it, all I see is people talking about, he just mad. Ray's Bravo, what's going on? He's just mad because Terrence Crawford knocked him out. Oh, now he's using excuses. Terrence Crawford was too big. Tony Tapia, what's going on? Hank Lundy has never made an excuse. This is the first time you hear him even talking about it. And he's saying that he gave you details. I weighed 145 and Terrence Crawford weighed 160 the night of the fight, right? He said I shot my load. Anthony Britt, what's going on? Is what he said. He said I shot my load, right? And and his timing is great. And his timing is what got me, right? And then he said that Terrence Crawford don't have one punch knockout power. He's not a big puncher, right? Justin 24, what's going on? But he did say that he has great timing, and the punches you don't see is the ones that hurt you the most. And he knocked out Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy admitted, he said, he beat me, right? And then he said that Errol Spence has the better resume. So now, here's the thing. I tell you that Errol Spence have a better resume. Y'all tell me I'm just saying that because I don't like Terrence Crawford. I told you, I gave you a reason. In Style Furniture, my brother in the Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Priest, Blue, salute to you, great brother. So I give you a reason, right? So now, he said the physicality, right? And what did he say? He gets hit a lot more than he used to. Mark J, what's going on? He said he gets hit a lot more than he used to, right? He gets hit, New Jersey, what's going on? Mark J, what's going on? He gets hit with punches that he used to didn't get hit. Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? That he used to didn't get hit with. Now he gets hit with these punches, right? So he broke down. He said that now when you're dealing with a guy that's durable, that's just as big, just as skilled and talented as you, but ain't going to fade like I did. D. Luckett, what's going on? Or like Sean Porter did, right? He said when you have a guy that's bigger than you, that has a motor, that's skilled as you and talented as you, and is not going to fade. Hence, Peter Popov, what's going on? He's saying, what he's saying is, great big men beat great little men. Now he said, Maharba Salam, what's going on? I respect Terrence Crawford to the fullest, right? And it's a 50-50 fight. I'm just picking Errol Spence. And then he said Errol Spence is going to knock him out, right? He said Errol Spence is going to knock him out, right? Terrence Crawford likes to have range. He catches his second win. What did he reiterated everything I've been saying as to why I gave you my reason to Errol Spence winning the fight. Everything, Malik L, what's going on? Everything I told you as when y'all asked me, hey, Blue, why you think Errol Spence is going to beat Terrence Crawford, right? Why do you think Terrence Crawford going to beat Errol Spence going to beat Terrence Crawford? And I give you my reason as to why I think he's going to win the fight, right? Stars, what's going on? And y'all say, oh, that's just because you don't like Terrence Crawford. Well, now, everything I said, I even heard somebody say, oh, he'd been listening to Blue Blood. What? Hank Lundy, what are you talking about? This dude, he actually fought Terrence Crawford. He moved up in weight. He still was a champion at 135, and he fought Terrence Crawford. Or 130, whatever weight class he was at, right? He has his own mind. Eric Price said, not everyone thinks that, though, Blue. Yeah, they don't. But the thing is, right, I'm showing you validity to what I'm saying, that y'all know, Texas OG, what's going on. I'm not saying I'm right or I'm wrong, but I'm giving y'all a educated reason as to why I'm picking Errol Spence to win the fight. And I said it's a 50-50 fight. What did Hank Lundy say? Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? What changes do you think Spence needs to make for this fight? None. His endurance has to be up. He don't have to make no changes. He has to just be durable. He has to be able to, and stay focused. Marco Polo, what's going on? King's Chosen, what's going on? He has to make Terrence Crawford adjust to what he's doing. And his only adjustment is to speed up the pace. Right? So what I've been telling y'all, Hank Lundy said the same thing I've been telling y'all. He said why he thinks that he's going to win the fight. And let's listen to what Hank Lundy. If y'all haven't heard, did y'all hear what Hank Lundy said? Is there anybody that didn't hear what Hank Lundy said? Is there anybody out there that salute to my brother Willie Suggs in the Cash App dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue? Appreciate my brother Willie Suggs in the Cash App dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Aisha said I didn't hear it. Okay, Queen, let me play it for you. Because y'all going to think, hey, what I've been saying, I've been telling y'all, right? I think that Terrence Crawford, when he was, before, he was more elusive, right? In the orthodox stance, he was more elusive. He's not so elusive anymore in the orthodox stance. Didn't I been telling y'all that? I don't see him. He gets hit with punches that he used to didn't get hit with, right? And maybe it's his mentality. Maybe it's the fact that Terrence Crawford. Maybe it's the fact that Terrence Crawford mentality is, hey, listen, man, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this dude up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Running Red 9-1. What's going on? Maybe that's Terrence Crawford mindset right now, right? Maybe he's saying, listen, I'm getting this dude up out of here. I'm not standing here trading with this dude. I'm not wasting time. I'm getting him up out of here, right? Maybe that's Terrence Crawford mindset, right? But now listen to this. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, right? So everything I've been telling y'all, all the reasons I've been telling y'all, Hank Lundy reiterated everything I said. Everything I said, Hank Lundy reiterated it. He's like, listen, he gets hit more, right? Errol Spence is bigger, stronger, right? It's going to come down to endurance. It's a 50-50 fight. Listen. And shout out to YSM Sports Media. Go subscribe to my brother, YSM Sports Media.
I'm going to be real. You know, me and Sean Porter, we actually gave you a blueprint on how to fight Crawford, you know?
So he said, me and Sean Porter, let me turn the fan on. Okay. I'm trying to play something they can't hear. Get the lights to 1.1K. Turn it off because they can't. No, just turn it off in the back. So B. Shines, what's going on? How does Bud have the better chin? I never said that. So he said Porter is better than Ugas. Yeah, well, Errol Spence already beat Sean Porter. So what point is that? That don't make a point. I don't understand. Sean Porter is better than Ugas. Yeah, but Errol Spence beat Sean Porter already. Years before Terrence Crawford fought him. So how does that make sense?
Pressure's a motherfucker at the end of the day. And, you know, they saying it's a 50-50 fight, but what happens when a guy stay in your chest and force you to fight like a dog 24/7? We know Crawford can humble. We know he like range. But what happens when the person will get that range?
You heard what he said. Crunch Time Sports. What's going on, great brother? Amari Davis. What's going on? And people felt like Ugas beat Sean Porter. But people felt like Ugas won the fight against Sean Porter. It was a competitive fight. So I thought that Sean Porter won by a round. So it wasn't that far apart, though. So what are we talking about? So anyway, you heard what he said. Terrence Crawford likes range. What did I tell y'all? That mid to no man's land area, right? That's where Terrence Crawford is successful.
When a person in your chest and make you got to fight, overexert yourself. We seen Crawford get his second win at range. What happened?
See, he said, T9 Boston class, what's going on? He said, we seen Terrence Crawford get his second win, but at range, right? When he can control the distance and the range of the fight, right? And if now, if you go back and watch the Hank Lundy fight with Terrence Crawford, he was touching Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford clearly was the bigger guy, but skills pay the bills. Terrence Crawford was creating separation and distance, and his timing, he was timing Hank Lundy, right? But Hank Lundy, he admits that he didn't have the Israel Vasquez, what's going on? Brian Eno, what's going on? He didn't have the durability and essentially the mindset to control that range, right? The real Richie Rio, what's going on?
When you in close and you rumbling, you got to get that second win. You taking repeated shots. This guy is a big guy like Crawford. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to lean into Errol Spence. I got a lot of respect for him.
So now what Hank Lundy is saying, right? Yeah, but he could fight inside, but is he a better inside? See, this is what we gotta relax. We already know he could fight on inside, but is he a better inside fighter than Errol Spence? I don't care. I don't care how fast you are, right? If a bear is chasing you down the street, I don't care how fast you are, right? All I got to do is just be faster than you. So does that mean you're not fast? No, you're fast, right? But all I got to do forever, Donnie, what's going on in that situation is be faster than you. Tina the Great, what's going on? But does that mean you're not fast? Yeah, you're fast, but all I got to do is be faster than you in that moment. So the point of the matter is, yes, he could fight on the inside, but is he a better inside fighter over a duration of a fight with Errol Spence, who's big, just as big as he is? Willie Scott, what's going on? Yo's Tony, he said, ain't nobody outrunning no bear. I ain't got to outrun the bear. I just got to outrun you. Because once you the one that's caught, I'm good. I'm out the clear. Carla Wall James, what's going on? Willie Scott, what's going on? Right? So the point here is he's saying that he's big, right? And he's saying just as big as Crawford. Now, he's saying that because Crawford is bigger than him. So I want y'all to understand, right? I want y'all to understand when he's saying he's just as big as Terrence Crawford. We know Errol Spence is bigger than Crawford, but what he's saying is because he's comparing it to himself, Crawford is bigger than him, right? So now he's saying now you're not fighting a guy like in myself from heaven to earth. What's going on? Who's smaller than you? Now you're fighting a guy who's actually your size.
What happened when a person don't get that range? When a person in your chest and make you gotta fight, overexert yourself. We seen Crawford get his second win at range. What happened when you in close and you rumble? You gotta get that second win. You taking repeated shots. This guy is a big guy like Crawford. I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaning toward Errol Spence. I got a lot of respect for Crawford, but I'm going with Errol Spence on this fight. And I said what I said.
Now you heard what he said. He said, "I'm going with Errol Spence on this fight." Lead Liberty 77. What's going on? Right. Adam Thompson was K Fine at 619. What's going on? At the time of the stoppage, I actually had Terrence Crawford up on the scorecards. Right. At the time of that stoppage. Jay Waters, what's going on? I need y'all to donate $1 super chat, refresh the super chat, because I got people interrupting the video because they telling me they can't send a super chat. Jay Waters, what's going on? Get the likes up to 1.1K and donate $1 super chat. Anthony Britt, what's going on? Refresh the super chat, man. It's distracting, man. Forever Donnie, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I appreciate you always bringing that boxing knowledge. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Much love to you. Quest, what's going on? D Murray, what's going on? And get the likes up. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up. We should have 1K likes. We should be at 1.1K. Smash the like button. Free smoke. What's going on?
I'm leaning toward Errol Spence. I got a lot of respect for Crawford, but I'm going with Errol Spence on this fight. And I said what I said.
You think the work rate is going to get it?
The work rate, the consistency, the bigger man. You know, I'm being real. Crawford coming all the way up to 130.
What did I been telling y'all? He started his career at 130. He's moving up. So when you have people come here, Jay Waters, brother in the super chat, much love to you, brother. I appreciate you, great brother. John Belcher Jr., what's going on? Marshall Law, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's Blue in the family? What's good with you, great brother? How you feeling? So when you hear people say, oh, yeah, well, Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia started his career at 122, 126. Terrence Crawford started his career at 130.
Spence, the bigger man. I got Spence, man, with the better opposition. You know what I mean? The bigger fight.
You heard what he said. I'm going with Spence. He fought the better opposition. Champ Life, what's going on? Now you have, remember, Roy Jones is telling y'all, yeah, well, Errol Spence got to prove himself. He need to fight better opposition. What? Hank Lundy is one of Terrence Crawford's. He fought Terrence Crawford. He's on Terrence Crawford's resume. And he's telling you he need to fight better opposition. D. Murray, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother.
Crawford, like I said, I can't take nothing away from him. He beat me. You know what I mean? But, better opposition. You know what I mean? Bigger fights. Crawford, like I said, I can't take nothing away from him. He beat me. You know what I mean? But I got to go with Spence on this fight. Knowing boxing, I got to go with Spence.
So he's saying, knowing what I know from boxing, he said, I can't take nothing away from Terrence Crawford because he beat me. Right? He said, but just knowing boxing, all things kingdom, what's going on? Just knowing boxing and knowing what I know, right? I got to go with Errol Spence. Ron Southall, brother in the super chat. He said, Blue Bud, that Herculean historian. The Herculean historian. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you 1,000%, man. So my point is saying this don't mean that Terrence Crawford can't win the fight. this don't mean that Terrence Crawford is in trouble. No, I'm playing this to confirm what I've been telling y'all. So here's somebody who fought Terrence Crawford. Here's somebody, because you get people, yeah, Blue Blood don't know what he talking about. He ain't never fight. Well, I'm not sitting there interviewing Hank Lundy. I wasn't there. I'm not Hank Lundy, right? Tony Nemblehard, what's going on? Hank Lundy fought Terrence Crawford. He's repeating to you almost word for word what I've been telling you as to why I think Errol Spence will be the victor. Travis Touchdown, Marco Polo, what's going on? Right? Anthony Britt, what's going on? So that's why I'm telling you this. Not because I think, oh, he don't have a chance. But here's somebody that actually fought him and is a boxing mind that's saying the same things I've been saying.
Now, he stopped everybody at 147 pounds.
Right.
You felt his power.
Right.
Is the power, who has that advantage in the fight?
So now he's asking him about the power. So he's the shining light. What's going on? Fred Natero, huh? No, because they can't hear this. I'll turn it on when I'm finished with it. So, Bud gonna stop Spence. What's going on? Bud gonna stop Spence. See another silly person come here that didn't pay attention. He says Espinoza didn't say. Now watch this. Espinoza did not say Tank versus Garcia is next, Blue Blood. Wow. You don't pay attention. I don't understand. You seem to be a grown man. Are you still in the 5th grade? On your 77, what's going on? You didn't hear what Steven Espinoza said, and you didn't hear what I said, but yet you came here talking about Espinoza never said. He said the objective is to make Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia next. That would be the ideal plan. So if you don't pay attention, but I know paying attention is too hard, right? Because it's actually free. But this dude said, oh, wow, as to say it's clickbait, right? Nothing to do in their personal life. But here we go. Now watch this now. He said the ideal plan is to make that fight happen next. Clearly, he can't say it's next now, right? Because Ryan Garcia has a fight coming up on Saturday that he has to get past. Ryan Garcia has gone on, but now going to stop Terrence Crawford. Use your real name, first of all. Mow your swords. What's going on? So Ryan Garcia just did an interview, and he said that we are in talks to fight Gervonta Tank Davis next. So he's capping, right? So first of all, so let me ask you a question. Now watch this now. Idiots are us. I don't know. They must that's where they work at. So now he said your title says next. Now watch this now. Your title says next. I don't care what Dante who's donate. You should finish. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I said he's still in the 5th grade. He said, this is why donate. Who's donate? First of all, who's donate? And salute to my brother Dexter Robinson in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. First of all, who's donate? Warrior Class the Third, my brother in the super chat. Say less, fire every time. Salute. He said donate. Who's donate? Who's that? And now, furthermore, Ryan Garcia just said they're in negotiations. And you just said, well, my title says next. Well, let me ask you a question. Steven Espinoza said the plan is to make the fight for Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia before the year is up. So let me ask you a question. Do you think Tank Davis is going to fight twice before the year is up? Now let me see if you can count. I know you can't spell, but now let me see if you can actually count. So wouldn't that make Tank Davis' next fight Ryan Garcia? If Steven Espinoza said that he wants to make the fight with Tank and Ryan, that would be the ideal situation. That would be great to end the year. right? Well, if we already in the middle of July, then do you think Tank gonna fight again and then fight Ryan Garcia before the year is up? Now go ahead and comment on that. So wouldn't that be next? I don't know. Maybe my math is off. But I think Tank gonna fight again in September, and he gonna fight Ryan before the year's up. You can't say Mario or DeBose, who needs school still. Goodbye, child. Goodbye. Goodbye. Clowns are us. He said you can't say goodbye. Deuces. You're disrupting the chat. Thank you, brother. Go somewhere else. Mercy Bull, brother in the super chat. Salute. Appreciate you, great brother. Champ Light, what's going on? He said, you can't say Ryan or Dubois. Man, Mario or Dubois. Goodbye. Boy, oh boy. I've never seen people have so much free time. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming. So, Curtis Sewell, what's going on?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like everybody asked me about Crawford punching power. It wasn't so much the punching power that got me. It was the overexerting myself. The night of the fight, he was 160. I was 145. So he was naturally the bigger man, laying down on him.
So you heard what he said, right? Huncho 2-time, Ben Davis, what's going on? Now, I will say this also. So he said he was naturally the bigger man, right? Yeah, they just say anything. They want my attention. That's what happened. That's a shame. That's a shame, man. So what he's saying now, I don't like the fact that he's saying that, that's the case because I believe that Terrence Crawford's skill set, it wasn't his size. Yes, he was the bigger guy, but his arm range, his length, and his timing is what beat Hank Lundy, right? Yes, he was the bigger guy, but he wasn't like Hank Lundy is going to say he was laying on him. I rewatched the fight. I didn't see Terrence Crawford laying on him and just using his weight and his size. When they was on the inside, Terrence Crawford was the stronger, bigger guy. But that was more so Hank Lundy engaging and forcing them to be on that inside, opposed to compared to that was more so of, like I said, that was more so Hank Lundy was engaging and forcing them to be where Terrence Crawford had to be the bigger guy, if that makes sense. Jay Isaac, what's going on? He was falling in, he was lunging in, he was leaping in. Terrence Crawford arm reach he gonna have the arm reach advantage over 90% of the fighters he fight. He got extremely long arms fighting at a small weight class. You understand? Roz Podcast, go subscribe to the Roz Podcast. What's good with you, great brother? Squeeze, that's you, great brother. Right, so he gonna have the arm reach advantage over 90% of the fighters he fight. He has extremely long arms at 74-inch arms. That's extremely long arms. Roz Podcast, drop the link in the channel. It's Tim. What's good with you, Tim? Tim, drop the link in the channel to the Roz Podcast so everybody can subscribe to the channel. He has extremely long arms, so he's gonna be, but Terrence Crawford wasn't trying to use his size. Right? He wasn't trying to use his size as an advantage. He just was. You understand what I'm saying? He just was the bigger guy. He wasn't trying to use his size. That was Hank Lundy not giving himself enough room. But again, Hank Lundy couldn't beat Terrence Crawford at that range on the outside. So he had to work his way on the inside. But again, you saw the success Hank Lundy had when he did get on the inside, similar to where Igis Kavalauskas, Steve Brooks was getting on the inside. You understand what I'm saying? So listen to what he said. So I disagree when he said it was the size that was the difference. Maybe because he's overexerted himself because he had to work so hard to get on the inside.
It wasn't so much the punches. I've been in there, the hardest puncher I ever fought. I'm not fighting. He was 160.
Advantage of the fight.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like everybody asked me about Crawford punching power. It wasn't so much the punching power that got me. It was the overexerting myself. The night of the fight, he was 160. I was 145. So he was naturally the bigger man, weighing down on me. It wasn't so much the punches. I've been in there, the hardest puncher.
All right, sir. 88. What's going on? Yeah, they can. K for finesse 619.
Before, I'm not gonna front with Patrick Lopez. Fight, he was 160. I was 145. So he was naturally the bigger man, weighing down on me. It wasn't so much the punches.
See, he said weighing down on me. I don't agree that he was weighing down on me. I didn't see Terrence Crawford weighing down on him. I saw Terrence Crawford when they tied up, and when he got on the inside, Terrence Crawford was trying to create separation, and he was the bigger, stronger guy, but he wasn't just weighing down on him purposely.
I've been in there, the hardest puncher I ever fought. I'm not gonna front with Patrick Lopez. He broke my jaw in the second round. I fought, 10 rounds with a broken jaw. So
He was the hardest puncher, Mr. Moses.
I ain't gonna front. At the end of the day, his work rate is the punch, but punching power, I want to see how it measure up to a natural 47-pounder. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Patrick Lopez was the hardest puncher.
So he said that he want to see how Terrence Crawford's punching power holds up to a natural welterweight. Well, we've seen that already because Jose Benavidez Jr. is more than a natural welterweight. Jeff Horn is bigger than a natural welterweight. Kell Brook, now I know we're going to say he was damaged goods, but he's a big natural welterweight. And Sean Porter is a natural welterweight. And we saw the results. So I think his power does carry. You understand? Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? So when he say he want to see how his power fares with a natural welterweight, well, I think I disagree because we already seen that. How does it fare with Errol Spence, who's more durable than the welterweights he's faced? Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? Anthony Brett, what's going on? Who's more durable than the other guys he faced? Now, that's a different story. You understand?
Like I said, there's no disrespect, not taking nothing away from nobody, but I just didn't feel that one punch knockout.
So he said, self-awareness TV, what's going on? So he said, I just didn't feel the one-punch knockout power from Terrence Crawford. AFK Chiapa, what's going on?
Best ability.
The switch, it wasn't taking nothing away from nobody.
Viva the Vida, live your life. What's going on, great brother? He said, now he's going to get attest to what's Terrence Crawford's greatest attribute, right? He's going to attest to that. Let's listen to what he had to say.
But I just didn't feel that one punch knockout.
Who was his best ability?
The switch, it wasn't so much the switching because I was beating him on the southpaw side and I was beating him on the right hand side. I was winning.
Now I have to disagree with Hank Lundy again. Because he said I was beating him on the southpaw side and I was beating him on the orthodox side. That's not true. And the reason that's not true is because Terrence Crawford never switched from southpaw to orthodox in his fight. He stayed southpaw. The fight only went 5 to 6 rounds and he stayed southpaw, right? Maybe in the first round he switched, but after that he was southpaw the entire time. Was he touching Terrence Crawford and having success? Yeah. DFW motivation, what's going on? For sure, he was touching Terrence Crawford. He was having success, no doubt about it. But was he having success against Terrence Crawford in both stands? No, because Terrence Crawford wasn't in both stands for him to have the success that he's talking about.
Time, But you got to get him into a dog fight for me to catch him, and I was catching him.
Now, see, here's where he say you got to get him in a dog fight, right? And it's not hard to get him in a dog fight. Right, because that's Terrence Crawford's mindset. He wants to be in a dogfight. So it's not hard to get Terrence Crawford in a dogfight because that's where he wants to be. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? He wants to be in a dogfight. You understand? So it's not hard. And maybe Loving Out Gaither, what's going on? It was harder for Hank Lundy to get him in that dogfight, right? For Hank Lundy to get him in the dogfight consistently. Because Hank Lundy is a smaller guy with a smaller arm reach. So he wasn't able consistently to get him into a dogfight like he wanted. But that's what I'm telling y'all, right? That this is why I'm telling y'all is that Terrence Crawford, right? Today's time, he has the mindset to be a physical fighter, right? But his skill set is saying that he's a finesse fighter, if that makes sense. Today's time, his skill set is saying he's more of a finesse fighter than a physical fighter, because these fighters are getting the best of him when he's fighting in that manner. You understand what I'm saying? David Cochran, what's going on? When he's fighting in that manner, Mr. Kaboom, what's going on? These fighters, Igor Kavalauskas was getting the best of him, right? Kell Brooks Jab was getting the best of him. Sean Porter was getting the best of him, right? Now, the cream is always going to rise to the top. He's more talented than they are. You understand what I'm saying? He's definitely more talented than they are. And so that G Code, what's going on? So his talent, that cream is going to rise to the top. Rack, what's going on? Rock, what's going on? And so he's going to out-skill them, out-talent them at some point in time. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not the case when it comes to him and Errol Spence, because Errol Spence, now he's on an equal playing field. Errol Spence is just as talented as he is, just as durable as he is, just as strong as he is. You understand what I'm saying? K Finesse 619, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what do you suggest Rolly should do next, and thoughts on his team around him? I think he should change trainers. I'd like to see him. Spider Murphy, what's going on? I think that I would like to see him with Malik Scott. Malik Scott teaches the very, he takes you back. Emmett Ben Israel, what's going on? He takes you back to the basics. He teaches the basics, right? He teaches rhyme and reason for everything. And Rolly need to fight, the best that's available. The options are limited, right? Isaac Cruz is not available. Rayo is not available. Frank Martin is available. But his options are limited. You know what I mean?
He was the bigger man. I ain't gonna front. When he says blood, he's going for the kill. So
he said when he's a finisher, right? Shining light, brother in the super chat. Do you think Fortuna's pressure will give Ryan problems? Yep. Patrick Hausenfleck, what's going on? Yep. Javier Fortuna's his skill set is definitely gonna give Ryan problems. Adrian Saldana, what's going on? Don't be surprised to see Ryan Garcia get knocked down in this fight. He's gonna get roughed up and he possibly get knocked down. Now I think Ryan Garcia gonna win the fight, but I think it's gonna be a rough, rugged fight.
What happened when you got a bigger guy there? You gotta work for that. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of 50-50, but I'm ready for Errol Spence to keep it real.
If you had to lay money on the wood, what's the outcome?
I'm going
Errol
with
Spence knockout, Errol Spence decision.
I got Errol Spence knockout. I'm gonna keep it real. If you look at Crawford, you get touched a lot more than he usually did. You know what I mean? Getting hit with thumb stuff. So what happens when you get hit with a bigger guy that's at 47, that's coming down to 47? What happens? You know what I mean? It's a bigger guy. So I got later round stoppage.
Robert Chandler, my brother in the building. What's good with you, great brother? Mr. Kaboom, what's going on? So you heard what he said, right? Chilltown Major, what's going on? He said that, he's going to be in there with the bigger guy. Just a fan said he's always, see, here we go. Here we go, bro. Man, boxing fans are boxing fans are the worst fans in the sports. They truly are. Boxing fans will say anything just to try to emotionally, because they're emotionally tied. So he says he's always didn't like Crawford. What does that have to do with? Didn't he just give you an educated breakdown? Just a fan. Hank Lundy just gave you an educated breakdown. So what about what he just said? Just said, hey, he don't like. He gave Terrence Crawford his credit. No, Steve Brooks, I know he's talking about Hank Lundy. But this is what I'm talking about. How is Hank Lundy just somebody that don't like Terrence Crawford? He just gave the man all types of credit. He just gave him all types of credit. He said it's a 50-50 fight. What about what he said means that, or he's just saying that because he don't like Terrence Crawford? G's and Banks, what's going on, brother, in the super chat? He said, thanks for the boxing update. Salute to you. Stephen Carr, what's going on? Taina Scott, peace, blood, Queen. How you doing today? Jonathan 97, my brother. You master a lot. What's going on, King? Darryl Williams, what's going on? He just gave you an epic breakdown. It don't matter if he liked him or not. Why does that matter? Tyree Collins, what's going on? He just said, I give Terrence Crawford all the credit. He beat me. But he gave you an educated breakdown, and the first thing we said, yeah, well, you know what? He don't like him. Didn't I tell y'all that's what the comment section was? All the comments, yeah, well, Hank Lundy ain't never liked him. What does him liking him or not have to do with what he just said? Sylvester Anderson, what's going on? Him liking him or disliking him, what did that have to do with what he just said? LV Live, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, Lundy is on point. Remember, Blue, Cool Boy Steph said Crawford turns into a street fighter and that could hurt him against Spence. That's what Hank Lundy is saying. That's where you have to get Terrence Crawford. That's where you can have your success, because he can't help himself. He likes a good fight. Remember, I told you guys, right? Jay Hoover 07, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, checking in, big bro. I love these early lives. Keep it up if you can, and keep giving hate something about. Salute to my brother Jay Hoover 07, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. So that's my thing, right? That's where, remember, when I told you guys, when Derrick James was saying Terrence Crawford is going to maneuver around the ring. He's gonna essentially utilize the ring, maneuver around. And I told you I disagree with that, right? Because Terrence Crawford gonna have a chip on his shoulder. Terrence Crawford mindset, his aggression, right? Edge of 561 #1. What's going on? Right? That's what Terrence Crawford, he ain't gonna be able to help himself. You understand? He ain't gonna be able to help himself, right? Because his pride, for one, his competitive nature, and his ego. The fact that people say, "Hey man, Errol Spence could beat you," he ain't gonna be happy. He ain't happy about that. You understand? He's gonna be in the mindset of, I'm getting this dude up out of here. Y'all think this dude could beat me? Oh, y'all think this is the dude? Oh, I'm getting him up out of here. He's gonna want to prove a point. He's gonna, like I told you guys, when Errol Spence makes it a dogfight, he's not gonna say, let me get back on my bicycle. Let me utilize the ring. Let me go back to boxing. That switch is gonna go off and that light bulb is gonna go off, and Terrence Crawford is gonna turn into a dog, like he always does. And he's gonna want to fight, and he's gonna want to prove a point. Pugilist Shiznit, what's going on, great brother? He's gonna want to prove a point. He's gonna want to fight, and that's what's going to happen. You understand? That's what's going to happen. So that's why I told you guys. Adrian Saldana, what's going on? Reginald Fields, what's going on? That I disagree when Derrick James said Terrence Crawford is going to maneuver around the ring. I don't think so. This is a fight where Terrence Crawford is going to be out of character. And when I say, I know people like be out of character. Remember, 722 Marine, what's going on? Remember, Sean Porter said this. Errol Spence likes to beat you at your game. Terrence Crawford likes to beat you at his game. I'm going to say it to you again. Remember Sean Porter, made sense 84. What's going on? Sean Porter said, Terrence Crawford likes to beat you at his game. Errol Spence likes to beat you at your game. So Errol Spence is the one that likes to prove a point. He likes to fight you and beat you at what you do best, right? Terrence Crawford likes to beat you at his game. Do you understand? This girl love boxing. Peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? But in this fight, in this particular fight, Terrence Crawford is going to want to beat Errol Spence at his game. Him getting a decision against Errol Spence ain't going to be enough for Terrence Crawford. I'm telling you, I'm a competitive athlete. I've been in sports my entire life. I've been watching boxing my entire life. I understand the mind of a professional athlete, especially a one with the competitive mindset of Terrence Crawford. Trust me. And Terrence Crawford's mindset in this fight, getting a decision over Errol Spence is not going to be enough. Ray Patterson, what's going on? He wants to stop and knock out Errol Spence. Fred Nadara, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, this is a 50-50 fight, but I'll pick Crawford by decision. Much love, Blue. Salute to my great brother. Appreciate you, Fred Natara, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Ray Patterson, what's going on? Right? Antonio Gonzalez, what's going on? Antonio Gonzalez. Soon as Tyson and Jones picked Bud, I knew it was all over. They always wrong. Hey, Hearns Hagler to him. It could be, but not in the beginning. Mac T1 6. What's going on? When is the fight date? Hasn't been announced. Not yet. Patrick Hausenflack, what's going on? So here's the thing. In the beginning, though, Terrence Crawford is going to Kev C. What's going on? He's historically a slow starter. So in the beginning, Terrence Crawford is going to be looking to create distance. He's going to be looking to box. He's not going to be looking to just stand in front of Errol Spence and trade. That's not who Terrence Crawford is. I'm saying once the ball starts to get rolling, Terrence Crawford is going to start to be like, once he starts to get touched and once he starts to get hit, right, he's going to be like, all right, here we go. A fight is going to break out. And Terrence Crawford is not going to be in the mindset of backing up. Square business, what's going on? And another thing Terrence Crawford is great at. He's great at tying you up. Randall 700, Swad Jones, what's going on? That's because they ain't sending out my notification. Terrence Crawford is he's great at tying up. He has extremely long arms. He has a great wrestling background, amateur background. He's stronger than his frame perceives you to be. You understand? He looks like he's not that strong, but he's actually stronger than what he looks like. And so Terrence Crawford is he's great at tying up because of his background, his wrestling background, his strength. So he could tie you up. He's going to have a hard time tying up Errol Spence. Errol Spence is very active. And another thing, Jugs, brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said, I'm a big Floyd fan. Was he undisputed like Canelo too? Go Crawford. No. All right, the Tiger, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather was never undisputed. Roy Skater, what's going on? But Floyd Mayweather was bigger than undisputed. His brand, his name, who he was, it got bigger than undisputed. It just did. So it just got bigger than undisputed, man. It did. So another thing is patient grasshopper. What's going on? But salute to Jugs dropping that duh on your boy Blue. Now another thing is, this is another thing that stood out to me, is that in the later rounds, as the fight goes on, right, and Errol Spence is strong as the fight goes on. These are just things that concern me, right? Malante Davis, what's going on? As the fight goes on, right, and Terrence Crawford is trying to. This is the first time he's going to be in the ring with somebody that's as physical, big, and strong as Errol Spence, and to how much strength and how much energy it takes. Puda,
yeah,
give me the control.
Where?
Right there. You know how much strength and energy it's going to take for Terrence Crawford to consistently tie up Errol Spence when Errol Spence gets on the inside. Those are things that are concerning to me. So when y'all ask me, and I'm just giving you the breakdown, and I know people are going to say, oh, man, everything you're saying is against Terrence Crawford. I'm breaking down why y'all ask me on a consistent basis, why do I pick Errol Spence to win the fight? I'm telling you right now why I pick Errol Spence to win the fight. I'm giving you an in-depth breakdown. Jedi Attention, what's going on? MTZ, Topia, DGO, what's going on? Right? So Willie Scott, what's going on? So I'm giving you my reason, my rhyme and reason as to why I think Errol Spence is going to win the fight, right? So y'all just don't come here and say, hey, well, man, Blue just picked because you were just an Errol Spence fanboy. No, that's not the case. So now here, I think that, when you look at it from this standpoint, Chef Dre Bug, what's going on? But you will see Errol get dropped for the first time. Okay. We'll see. We shall see. But another thing is, right? Another thing is, FanDuel is now saying December 31st. Yeah, they ain't fighting on there. Another thing I looked at and I studied, and I'm like, man, this is the first time Terrence Crawford is going to be in there with somebody this big, this strong, right? And this aggressive for 12 rounds, right? So now, if he's that aggressive for 12 rounds, do you know how much energy Terrence Crawford is going to have to exert to keep Errol Spence, to keep tying him up and holding him? And because you have to be able to successfully render Errol Spence inactive. Because when you're trying to tie him up, even when you're trying to tie up Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence is still active. He's still letting his hands go. You understand what I'm saying? He's still letting his hands go. He's still active. So you gotta completely, you can't be active, you can't be offensive at all. You gotta completely be focus on just solely tying him up. Mega Big C, what's going on? Now, because Errol Spence is active, he's still gonna be trying to let his hands go. That takes a lot. Miles Austin, what's going on? Ray Scale, what's going on? I don't know, man. I think it's finances. One Way Crew Churchy, what's going on? Y'all ask me what I think holding them to fight. It got to be the finances. Has to be. Because does Steven Espinoza sound like it's close to getting done? Has to be the finances. So now, right, in the later rounds, that's gonna make Terrence Crawford tired just trying to tie him up. Bobo, what's going on? Said TV. Yeah, Errol said when they're stopping, y'all gonna say it was too small. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just because it's about skill, man. It's not about that. Cool mind, confirm what's going on. Now, if Errol Spence is able to do that, if Terrence Crawford is able to do that, and here's the key to Terrence Crawford being victorious, right? So I know y'all saying, well, Blue, all of that sounds like Terrence Crawford don't have a chance. Nope. Mile High 980, what's good? Nope, that's not what I'm saying at all. Now, let me tell you why I think Terrence Crawford has a chance. Jonathan Kurtz, what's going on? When Errol Spence is trying to make his way into the inside, right? Like Hank Lundy just told you, Terrence Crawford has great timing, right? Great timing. Ron Jackson, what's going on? He has great timing. He has extremely long arms, and he may not have one-punch knockout power, but he definitely got power in both hands. He may not have one-punch knockout power, but he got power in both hands, right? And Errol Spence gets hit a lot when he's making his way on the inside. When he's trying to make his way, he kind of leans and he's Hulk now. Trey, what's going on? He leans and he comes in and he'll get hit making his way on the inside, right? It may not always be flush, but it's active. And he'll get hit when he's trying to make his way on the inside. The problem is he hasn't been get hit by Terrence Crawford. Now, again, I know y'all going to say, well, Hank Lundy just say he ain't got one punch. He don't have one punch knockout power, but Terrence Crawford has great timing, extremely long arms, and he does have power. And so the punch that hurts you the most is the one you don't see. So Errol Spence is making his way in, and he don't see some of them punches that Terrence Crawford catches him with. Boom, boom. You know what it's going to do, right? It's going to start to freeze him. Antone Johnson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Crawford can bark all he wants to, but when he bites that sideboard's leg, he's going to know that he's a machine. Salute to you. So now when you coming in, Errol Spence gets hit, boom, boom, he'll get hit right there, right? Now, Errol Spence is still very aggressive while he's doing it to make his way in, right? He'll still, right? And so now Terrence Crawford is going to have to make it a boring fight. Right there, he's going to have to be very precise. Right in that no man's land, mid-range area that Hank Lundy is talking about, he got to be clean, boom, boom, boom. You got to be clean, and Terrence Crawford has to understand. Terrence Crawford has better footwork. No, he doesn't. Footwork equals balance, and Errol Spence's balance is better than Terrence Crawford's. Crash Cam 6'7", what's going on? Dub Nevels, what's going on? Now Terrence Crawford may have quicker feet than Errol Spence. Darnell Motherland, what's going on? But he doesn't have better feet. If anything, Big General will say, yes, he does. No, he does not. No, he does not. No, he doesn't. If anything, they have equal feet. Errol Spence's balance is way better than Terrence Crawford's. Terrence Crawford has quicker feet than Errol Spence. He doesn't have better feet. You know how many times you watch Terrence Crawford and he's out of position? He just have no, I'm not tripping. He has extremely long arms and he's accurate with his punches. Look when he knocked down Sean Porter, how he's standing. Anthony Ford, what's going on? He has quicker feet, right? But he doesn't have better feet. They're not more educated. Okay? Errol Spence puts you in a position educated with his footsteps. He doesn't waste foot movement. Kevin Jenkins, what's going on? Terrence Crawford is off balance a whole lot. Even when he clips you, right? Look at when he got caught by Kyle Velasquez. Look at the positions he's in. Errol Spence is never in those positions. Shinari 2014, does Bud hit harder than Kell Brook? I don't know if he hits harder than Kell Brook, but he's more accurate than Kell Brook. And he has longer arms, and he has better angles than Kell Brook. Steve Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, this hypothetically, but if Tank was about 5'10" and in the same weight class, you think Spence and Bud would have problems? They would have huge problems with him. They won't have problems. They will have huge problems with him. Because Gervonta Tank Davis is a better pure boxer, I believe, than both of them. He's a better, more fluid, pure boxer than both of them. So yeah, I think they would have huge problems with him. Huge problems with him. That dude would be an absolute problem if he was 5'10". Man, listen. Addison Tavares de Vega, what's going on? Man, listen. If Gervonta Tank Davis was 5'10", he would be Marvin Hagler all over again. Literally, he's Marvin Hagler all over again. Jugs, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. Crawford has to beat Spence. I thought Floyd beat all of the champions. Come on, Floyd. Floyd. No, you know what? Floyd once Floyd, this is what happened, Jug. When Floyd Mayweather became Money Mayweather, and he wasn't given his opportunities as often as he should have. When he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he missed out on the Acelina Freitas fight, the Joel Casamayor fight, the Prince Nassim Hamed fight. He missed out on big fights that are there, and that's because they freeze them out. And once he became Money Mayweather, and he, Shane Mosley didn't want to fight him. He had a toothache. Oscar De La Hoya was waiting forever, saying that he was too high risk, too low reward. Trinidad didn't fight him. When those guys didn't fight him, mainly like Prince Nassim Hamed, Acelina Freitas, Roll Tide for Life, what's going on? They didn't fight him. They didn't give him an opportunity. Slim Creeper, what's going on? When he got in a position of power, he was like, now y'all need me. Azara Yisrael, what's going on? That's what happened. Salute to my brother Robert Chandler in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Robert Chandler, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, we know how Spence Crawford fight and their style. If you were the trainer for each fighter, what would your change up or what would you change up or work on in the training camp in order to be successful against the other fighter? Love hearing your fair boxing analysis. Salute to my brother Robert Chandler, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. That's simple. If I'm Derrick James, I'm telling Errol Spence, we have to break the habit of him leaning straight back, right? Jab your way in precisely, but keep your hands up, right? Don't get overzealous. Errol Spence he's aggressive and he gets very aggressive. You can hear in the breakdown when Derrick James is telling him, relax. And he like, yeah, I know I'm getting over. He gets overzealous. He's overly aggressive, right? Which leads to him getting hit because he comes in sometimes not behind his jab. He comes in just aggressive with his foot movement and foot placement. He comes aggressive with his foot movement and foot placement. And he's very aggressive, and he don't always use the jab to come behind it, right? Which allows people to counter him. Boom, 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 right? Because he's just aggressively coming in with his feet. So and then he blinds his offense at times. When he's on at times, I don't like when he's transitioning from offense to defense and defense to offense. In between those periods, he gets caught and clipped a lot. I noticed even Kell Brook was catching him, right? Because sometimes he gets irresponsible transitioning from offense to defense, Errol Spence does. And he'll get clipped in those positions. He's just durable, right? He's durable, and he's so aggressive that by the time you're catching him often, he goes to their body so often that he may have taken a lot of steam out of your punches. You understand what I'm saying? And so it allows him to go through those punches more consistent, like Ugas was catching him. Look at way Ugas was catching him in that transition period. It's just that he takes more out of you than you take out of him, and he's more durable. And then before you know it, you ain't got no gas left, and he's still working, and he's consistently putting money in the bank going to your body with his high work rate. So that's what I would change, right? And because he blinds his offense when he jumps back, you can't see because this is how he ends up. And he gives you the opportunity because then he does like this sometimes. Now, if it's Terrence Crawford I'm fixing, it's simple too. Stay at range. Use your jab. Stay disciplined. Stay a boxer. There's no need for you to trade. There's no need to you to prove a point. Stay a boxer. Use your angles. Keep your balance. Turn your opponents, right? He has the ability to switch from southpaw to orthodox. So when they go to your right, if you need to turn, right, then you switch with him. As long as you're out of range, his arms are so long that he can touch you out of range. So you switch with him there or, stay disciplined. Stay with the jab. Boom, boom, right? When Hank Lundy was aggressive and Hank Lundy was coming in and Hank Lundy was clipping him. Boom, boom, boom. Terrence Crawford, he got back calm. He relaxed. He settled in. He started using his jab. He was popping it. Boom, 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 right? And it was causing Hank Lundy. Now Hank Lundy had to pause. He had to think. He had to work. And now Terrence Crawford took advantage. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And then he started timing Hank Lundy because Hank Lundy now got overzealous, over aggressive. He's leaping in. Now Crawford's catching you. Boom, boom. Even like what he did with Sean Porter a couple of times. Remember what he did with Sean Porter? My favorite part when he fought, my favorite moment in the fight when he fought Sean Porter, when he was backing himself on the ropes, right? And he's like this, and he's backing himself on the ropes. He's backing himself, and Sean Porter is Sean Porter's being Sean Porter, right? And Sean Porter went to leap in, and Terrence Crawford, he could have went offensive, right? But you know what Terrence Crawford did? He just pivoted, and Sean Porter went right through the ropes. Head, everything. Whole body went right through the ropes. Bull and Matador. He just pivoted right on Sean Porter, and Sean Porter went right through the ropes. He went right through the ropes. And Terrence Crawford just did. Right? And Sean Porter just looked at him like, all right, man. But what he did, now Sean Porter had to reset again. And now when Sean Porter came through the ropes, it took energy for him to get back in his mood, back in his stance, and get back on his bike. And now Terrence Crawford, he reset him. And as soon as he went through the rope, he looked at Terrence Crawford, right? So he took his time. He knew it. He kept his balance. He kept his distance. He was backing up slow. And Sean Porter went to leaping, and he just let him go. And his whole momentum, he would have fell right out the ropes. He would have fell right out the ring. And Terrence Crawford could do that all the time. It's a mindset. He could do that all the time. So that would be my I'll be drilling those points to both of them. You understand? Monica, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Right? So he got to keep his distance, control the pace of the fight, control the reach. When Errol gets aggressive, and he can't stop Errol from coming on the inside. That's not going to happen. You got to know what to do when he gets there. You're not going to stop him. He's a Mack truck coming downhill without brakes. You're not going to stop Errol Spence from coming on the inside. He's going to get there. He's going to come. He's coming on the inside. Tyanna Scott, peace, bless to the queen in the super chat. Appreciate you, queen. You're not going to stop Errol Spence from getting on the inside. He's a Mack truck coming downhill in San Francisco with no brakes. He's coming. He's coming. That's happening. Oh, he's coming. So and now it's up to you, Robert Strong. I don't have to say pause. I'm confident in who I am. John Witt, what's going on, great brother? Right? He's coming downhill. Mashawn Ford, what's going on? And you just got to know, hey, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Right now, I got to tie him up. Next one, let me slip out the way. There ain't no way I could tie that one up. Can't stand in front of that one. Let me go ahead and let him go on past. You go right on. Hey, have it your way. Go right on past me, brother. The problem is Errol Spence educatedly, he has control chaos, right? Errol Spence is he's educated with his aggression. There is times where Errol Spence is out of control, like I said, and he rolling for the dough. What's going on? And he gets hit. That's real, right? But for the most part, you know, you know, he's it's a method behind his madness for the most part. But Terrence Crawford just got to know when to hold him, when to fold him. Love you too, Robert Strong. Miss Sexy, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? I knew you wasn't far behind once I saw Monica here. Y'all must be up, ready to go to work. J Rock 828, what's going on, great brother? Pugilist Shiznit, what's going on? Porter punch accuracy was terrible. Yeah, and Aaron Butler 262, what's going on? Let me tell you why. You know, his punch accuracy was terrible with Larry Tucker. What's going on? T Bugs, my brother, what's going on? I knew. Oh, she just called you, so that means you was going to skip out on another show, Miss Sexy. That's what that just means. You understand? Eugene Pearson, what's going on? I'm very quick. Jonathan Trotter, what's going on? Ellis, aka Taz, what's going on, great brother? King Slug, what's going on? So that means you was going to skip out on yet another show. You understand? I in the month of July, no, in the last 2 months of June and July, I've seen you here about, 3 times. I keep count. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I know my schedule's been off, right? But where have you been? And wait a minute, where's Miss Joette? I just realized that too. John Moore, what's going on? Devontae Richardson, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, she was going to skip out again. Monica, I already know. MP Dub TF, what's good with you, great brother? Yeah, Timothy Steinmeier. Yeah, this is what they do. Ardenas Tillman, what's going on? Yeah, you super late, great brother. He said I'm late myself. No, you ain't late, brother. There's only 15 minutes left in a 3-hour show. You are super late. Tino the Great, what's going on? You ain't late. You are super late. He said I know I'm late myself. No, bro. You are way beyond late, brother. You are in suspension mode. You understand? He said I'm late. Bro, it's 15 minutes left in a 3-hour show, great brother. You are beyond late. You understand? Solomon Walker, what's going on? Augusta Terry, what's going on? Yeah, great brother. Nah, hey, man, I'm late myself. No, brother, you passed late. Rondo Datcher, what's going on, great brother? Yes, I do, Miss Sexy. Yes, I do. He said I hit the like button. What that mean? Hey, bro, I hit the like button, though. Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, my brother, what's going on? Look, he told my, geez, I'm late. No, bro. You be on late. You miss your shift. Larry Tucker, what's going on? What you mean you late, bro? You missed the shift. The shift is over. Yeah, D. Martin said he early for the mall. Facts. He early for the mall. Bernard Thomas, what's going on? Right. He early for the mall. You might as well just stay here and wait till I start up the mall, brother. Just play that song. Do, 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 do. You might as well do that. Morpheus Bay, what's going on? Yeah. Y'all just strolling in super late. Now, a part of that is salute to my brother Bot Session TBS, my brother Kai in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Bot Session TBS, my brother Kai. Jude 12, what's going on? Now, part of that is, now I'm going to give y'all a pass today because, for one, they haven't been sending out notifications, and I switched the time, right? Now, yesterday, I was super late, but that was because I told y'all it was the anniversary, and my son had surgery. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know how that goes. You understand what I'm saying? So I started at 10:30 again. You know what I mean? One of those nights. But we here today on time. Max Caesar, what's going on? So let's not make this a habit. Cute AJ64, Kevin Rice, what's going on? That's my key?
Yeah. I was kicking off this and it came off.
Why is my keys out of my bag?
It was right here. And then I jacked off the headphones right there.
Where's my key though?
Huh?
My key. The key is not there.
It's not you.
It is a key. It's a key that goes inside. Turn the light on. It's a skinny piece. It's a key that goes there. Why are my keys out my bag? Pass me my bag. You gotta find my key. That's the key to my car, bro. Oh, this is my old key. The key should be here though, but this is my old keys. Why are my old keys here? Your mother was in my car?
Oh no, Jada.
Huh?
Oh wait.
Somebody's in my car. Who had my car? Big Jag, what's going on?
Was going to she was gonna move with someone.
All right, you gotta look for my key though. It's a key because it's inside there. So if it just fell and opened up, then my key is on the floor somewhere. You gotta find my key, baby. Ray Patterson, what's going on? Tony Neverhard, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, peace, fam. It's the behavior out of the ring that makes EJ Errol Spence the underdog in this one. Intangibles win all day long, B. Errol Spence needs to drop the bottle. No, he's way past that. G-Town 488, what's going on? He's way past enjoying the fruits of his labor. Unless it's still upstairs. Go look by my Xbox, see if there's a key there. It's a key in the middle. He's way past that part of his life, bro. Let me Uber drive your car, Blue. Have at it, Queen. Have at it. It's just gonna cost you $59.95. Salute to Tony Neverhart, brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, I have my keys is
Yes.
Oh yeah, thank you, big boy. My man, you're a good man. You're a good man, son. Tell your sister next time she take my car to make sure my key.
It was on your desk.
It was on my desk.
Yeah, like at the edge of the desk.
Yeah, because she just took it and she didn't put my key back. That's why.
You want to keep the light on?
You can leave it on. I'll put my keys back. Don't drop it, please. Thank you, baby. Love you, kid.
Wait, upstairs or just?
Huh?
Upstairs?
No, put it upstairs by my Xbox. Mahab Islam, what's going on? Quan, brother in super chat, said basic will beat athleticism any day. Hashtag Spence. Salute. Leo GT, multimedia artist. What's going on, great brother? Joe Townsend, what's going on? Archie Lean, what's going on? Jason Helton, what's going on? Jawad Ali, what's going on? It's gonna cost you $59.95. $59.95. Queen, it's gonna cost you $59.95. Now I forgot where I was at, man. That got me nervous, man. You lose the keys to my car, man. That's a process, bro. Trying to get those keys. Pete James, what's going on? Jaden Anthony, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. No hate or anything, Blue, but how is Jamel in your top three? His best win is against a good fighter, but there's way better options. There's not way better options at the division. Ahmed AB, what's going on? Right? So Jamel Charlo has completely cleaned out an entire division and ducked nobody. Right? He absolutely ducked nobody. Nobody. Right? So, and he's undisputed. And any loss or draw, he rectified everything. And that 154-pound division, for namesake, you may say there's a bigger names, but they ain't better fighters. Tony Harrison, you put Tony Harrison, he translates in any division. If Tony Harrison was a welterweight, he's a problem. Okay? If Tony Harrison is a welterweight, he's an absolute problem. You understand? Tony Harrison is the best pure boxer at 154. Corey Ben C, what's going on? See, we got to understand, we got to stop looking at names and start looking at skills and talent, right? Erickson Lubin is a problem. You understand? Zania Presley, what's going on? What's the name? Brian Castano is a problem. You know, these dudes ain't no, it's arguably the toughest division in all of boxing. Everybody's a problem there. They don't have the biggest name commercial-wise, but they all fighters. They all get the job done. Trust me. Maja Finn, what's going on? They may not all be commercially the biggest names, but boy, oh boy, you got to understand. Tony Harrison, those losses to Swift, Jarrett Hurd, And what's his name? That first loss he had. What's the first loss Tony Harrison had? What's the dude name again? Always forget this dude name. I don't know why. I don't know why I always forget this dude's name. Willie Nelson. Thank you, Michael Sproul. Willie Nelson. The loss to Willie Nelson. He was winning that fight. Okay. He run out of gas in the second half. It's his OMGBs. What's going on? Tony Harrison's issue. Ambitious D. What's going on? His issue is his endurance. He was beating outboxing Willie Nelson and got knocked out in the ninth round. He was outboxing Jarrett Hurd in the ninth round again. He was winning the fight against Hurd. He was outboxing Hurd. Right? He got knocked out again in the ninth round. He was outboxing Jermell Charlo in the second fight. He got knocked out in the 11th round. Travis Holliday, what's going on? But it's his endurance. Like, he just fatigues. And that draw he has to Brian Perola, well, that was he's coming off of and he's extremely big, 6'1" with a 77-inch arm reach. He lost his dad. He's coming off the pandemic, so we understand that, right? Tony Harrison is a problem. Hurd is a problem. It's deeper division. That's what I just said, Nick J. He was outboxing Jermell, got knocked out in the 11th round. He outboxing Willie Nelson, knocked out in the ninth round. Outboxing Hurd, knocked out in the ninth round. Big Gates 86, what's going on? Chris Brown 4'5", my brother, what's going on? Hurd is a problem, man. Man, listen, Hurd is on you, bro. You know how much energy it takes to beat Jarrett Hurd? You can hit him clean. That dude he ain't never stopping. D. Murray, what's going on? You know how hard it is to beat Hurd? It look easy because these boxers are touching him cleanly. Man, that dude don't never stop. Look at all Hurd's opponents after the fight. Who looks clean? Who looks like you show me one of his opponents you say, I would like to be that dude after you watch them fight Hurd. Every opponent Hurd fought, you like, man, I'm glad I ain't him. You ain't never seen an opponent you like, but that dude looked clean after the Hurd fight. Not near one. Mahar bin Salam, did you see how J-Rock looked after that Hurd fight? I was there personally. He looked just as bad as Hurd, if not worse. Naeem Quiet Storm Take, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, your office hours are from 5 to 9. Yep, 5 heartbeats. Yeah, Miss Sexy. Show me a guy after you watch Hurd fight him and you like, yeah, I don't mind being that dude. He the winner. I wish I was him. Man, you look at it, and that dude won? Wendell Rainey, what's going on? Wendell Rainey, what's going on? You look at Hurd opponents, you be like, he won? You sure? Man, come on, man. Look at Fundora. George Grace, what's going on? Now you got Tim Tszyu there. Man, Jermell Charlo is a problem, bro. That dude is a problem. iMac Music, what's going on? J the B Music, what's going on? Man, Jermell Charlo is an absolute problem, brother. Sheesh. And on top of that, on top of him being a problem, right? He's versatile. At one point in time, Elijah Briggs, what's going on? At one point in time, you watch Jermell Charlo, he was just a boxer. Now he a boxer puncher. Man, the dude is a problem, man. It's a problem, man. You better put some respect on that man name. Put some respect on Jermell Charlo, man. That's why I got him where I got him. Kidding me? Jermell Charlo's that dude, man. Now, you may not agree with who he is outside the ring, how he carries himself, but that dude is a problem. Dude is a problem. Solo production, my brother in Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I was watching some classic Mayweather. The pull counter is the best in the sport. You agree? Oh, his pull counter? Oh, yeah. The drop, what's going on? It's pretty. It's one of the prettiest punches you can ever see. His pull counter, DeMarco Savage, what's going on? His pull counter it's a beautiful thing, man. Very pretty. Especially when he fought Marquez. Whew. Trick Nolte, what's good, my brother? Trick Nolte, what's goody with your great brother? What's good with your Trick? No love for your boy Blue, huh? Hey, bro. When Floyd Mayweather fought Juan Manuel Marquez, and he pulled, boom, and then went underneath and pivot and was, woo-wee. Nothing prettier than that. That was beautiful. That was art at his best, bro. He's standing, pulled it, caught him, boom. No. Yeah, he pulled it. Marquez missed. He caught him, boom. Marquez threw the punch. He went right underneath it and pivot right there. He could have knocked Marquez out. Jason Howard, what's going on? Coogee Cool, what's going on? Kevin Rice, what's going on? He could have knocked Marquez out. When he pivoted, he was right there. Marquez didn't know where he was at. He just reset. If he would have let his hand go right there, he might have knocked Marquez out. Derrick James training the hands down. Windy City A, what's going on? Rich B, what's going on? Derrick James arguably may have the best year of a trainer in history. He may arguably have the best year of any trainer in history. Worldwide 777, what's going on? Imagine this. I want y'all to see this. If Errol Spence beats, now he already had Errol Spence beat Ugas and Unify. Jamel Charlo become undisputed. Jamel Charlo fights and beats Tim Tszyu. That's a big fight, right? Errol Spence fights and beats Terrence Crawford, right? And let's say Frank Martin gets a big fight, a big name before the year's off. Kimani Singleton, what's going on? Imagine if, now I don't know, let's say Frank Martin was to get a big name fight before the year's out and win that fight. Scott Miller, what's going on? Henry Hunter, what's going on? Yeah, Ali used the same pull counter. It just looked different when Muhammad Ali did it because he's so tall and big compared to when Floyd Mayweather do it because he's compact. So it looks better when Floyd Mayweather does it. It looks prettier. When Ali did it, was graceful. J-Rock is tough too. But that's all I got for y'all people. We out of here. We are done. We are done for today. Yeah, Frank Martin gets a big fight. Let's say he was able to get, Rolly fight before the year's up. And he fight and beat Rolly. Errol beats Terrence Crawford. Jamel beats Tim Tszyu. Man, come on, man. What their already accomplishments, $12. What's going on? That's it. That speaks volumes. For real. So I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.